Damn, that's fucking with my dust. Now my bitch mad as fuck. What I do? Beat her up. Now the kids scared as fuck. Put me out. Now I'm in this truck. You'll give me a buzz, but the urge is getting stronger. Don't know death is round the corner. One more sipping, I'm a goner. Damn, why you wanna lie to me? Bottle after bottle got me feeling super free. Heavy on the throttle, running on a little sleep. Reminiscing about my family, steady increasing my speed. Turning down this road, no regards for innocent souls. Swerving in and out of lanes, wishing God to take control. But this devil in this bottle got me running from my problems. Lost a kid's wife and gig, now that's a hard pill to swallow. Swallow this head-on collision with a family of 6, but only 2 survivors, drunk driver and kid. Don't wanna go on, but gotta live with the guilt. The devil in this bottle killed my world with a sip.
Hey, we live at Old Time Studios. Well, 9 to 5 is not enough. And it's on.
Yeah, we on it, cracking. We got it.
Studios with 9 to 5 is not enough, man. We locked in right now. How y'all doing today?
Nah, this is Kicking and Company on Saturday. All right, baby, this is Kicking and Company. 12 to 2. Enter every Saturday.
Greatest
y'all know what time it is
in the world.
And we got why you playing? And we got.
Don't introduce yourself, big dog.
Of course. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
WhoBeta, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at WhoBeta, WHO like who, BT like the channel, A like Alpha. Who else we got?
Okay.
All right. So of course this is Bricks, Montana, and this is y'all girl Gina Wade. That's Gina 2 times.
2 times. You ain't just. You ain't just.
And welcome back.
Oh my goodness.
And you are.
Yolanda misunderstood Brown. Always misunderstood.
Okay.
And you are.
Now that sound a lot. That don't sound like.
And
Jess.
you are. And you are.
Big fail in the building.
Okay.
Damn.
And you are.
Okay.
I'm just big fail.
Now we can get this shit started because this is Kicking and Company.
Get it cracking.
All right. Yeah. So what we gonna start off with today?
Okay.
Bricks, Montana.
Well, I'm looking at.
She don't know y'all, so.
Right. So the first, so of course news. What you mean?
I know, but which
Pop the balloon.
I got some.
News.
what you got?
You know, we got a brand new Pope out of Chicago. I was running for Pope.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I was running for Pope and shit. Like I made.
Oh my
We
God.
got one of them.
The first disqualification is your age.
What's the age requirement?
I don't know, but I
Are
know
you
you
Catholic?
too fucking young.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Are you Catholic?
But he
God don't judge.
The first requirement, are you Catholic?
He's the
Hell
first.
no.
God don't judge.
I know that, but ain't he kind of
But
young?
the
That ain't got
Catholic
nothing
Church
to do with
does.
God.
But the Catholic
Bricks,
Church
how old
does.
is the man?
69.
He kind of young.
Yeah, he's not.
He's 69.
Death
for real, you just said
old.
The Pope 69.
The
He
new
kind of
one.
young then.
Yeah.
He's
From
69 for
Chicago.
real.
But you know the thing with me with him, he can maneuver and get
And
around
then this morning they
good.
were saying that he
Real
announced
talk,
that
B.
he's
I wanna see if they
his
gonna get
black
him out the
roots. So he
I
got a
don't
little
care
black
about
in
all
the
that.
house cracking up. Now y'all wanted a black
All
pope.
that.
Look, you say he wanted a black pope. He was
Hey,
announcing-
we ain't getting no black
And
pope.
he's
We
the-
ain't.
he's
This is
the
the first time we
first
ever had
American
American pope.
pope,
Ain't no nigga coming before America.
They just announced his black
Ain't no nigga coming before America,
he already
boy.
in there.
Flat out.
So I mean that's dope anyway. Even though I'm not Catholic, I don't give a fuck about this
Most
shit.
definitely. We gotta give it up to him.
But
though.
he's,
what
you
up?
know, he's
They got
the
the big
first
Yeah, we laid all
American pope.
Most definitely. And he did some ties here in St.
And
Louis.
he from Chicago.
He did here.
So he probably
He
got some
stayed-
gangster disciple up in him and all that.
He stayed in
good
St. Louis for a year. He studied here for a year too.
Oh, he
Just
did?
told
Yes,
y'all
he
they
did.
just said
He
this
studied
morning
here for a
he
year
brought
too
up his,
before he after he
black
left
traits.
Chicago. No faking.
What
Then
is-
he
what
went to
that
Peru.
is?
Once he went to Peru, that's when he
this
took
nigga.
over. That's when he took over all that.
This nigga know the whole shit.
Come on, big hell. shit. What the
Well,
fuck?
he came from out the basement or
What's
something.
up, Jay? The fuck?
So
That's
he's
what I do for a
he's
living.
the
Shit.
267th.
God dang.
And ain't now one of them motherfuckers was American.
No.
And the first
Up
one is
until
him.
now.
Yeah.
What is that
Damn.
gonna change though? Why you so
I don't give a
excited?
damn.
They don't.
Well,
I
they
think.
don't
I
change
think
the
they
guy.
doing
First of
that
all,
because
we're
they
not
don't.
I
Catholic.
ain't
It
excited.
does not. It
I'm
does not
just,
affect
I'm
us
tripping
at
out
all.
the fact that she just said it was 266 before
Yes,
American Pope came on this motherfucker. Damn, what was wrong with America?
They
hate
like
us.
Catholic
Italians.
enough.
They hate us.
They ain't Catholic
like
enough.
And you know why they hate
Italian.
For like maybe 260 of the years,
Shit.
you came from Rome and
Yes.
Europe and
Yes.
shit like that.
Yeah.
So it probably
So
is
what
a
happens-
lot of countries that have not had
Devout
a
Catholic.
pope.
I understand, but this is
Because-
the motherfucking United States of America.
But that means nothing in the Catholic Church.
Oh my goodness.
We
I-
Americanized. They,
Hey,
you know.
I see.
Right.
It took
The
167
capital of the-
of them to get
The Catholic Church is the capital is not in America. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, it took 267 motherfuckers before one came, so I see they don't give a fuck. Flat out. And they don't care about us neither. Because when you see that man became American, the motherfuckers out there celebrating. I said they overdoing it.
Yeah.
That's why they hate America. Because we rub shit in people's faces.
I mean,
That's
we're
what we was
bullies.
doing.
We're
Right.
bullies. We
We
always
was
say
do.
the
rubbing
right
that,
word.
look,
Bullies
we
and
straight
thieves.
was literally rubbing that shit in them people's faces
Damn.
that this man was American.
Fail. America goes to their country and tell them how
What
they
the
gonna
fuck to
live.
do?
I got a question. So how does any of this affect us? Who gives a fuck?
It don't affect
It
us.
don't.
at all.
Oh, okay, that's
It
what
don't
I was
affect
saying.
us at
I mean,
all.
I'm not Catholic. I don't believe. I don't.
No,
What that got to do
but
with
you
me?
gotta
But-
salute the fact that they follow each other like
I
that.
don't give a fuck.
These motherfuckers go all the way over to a whole nother country from here to follow a fucking human being.
Muslims do it
Because
too.
he's supposed to be the
That
closest
crazy
thing to
told
God.
me no different.
They
It's
go
still,
on,
it's still supporting false prophets and all that type of
That-
bullshit.
if you want to believe
It's
and
still
do that, that's
fake
on
as
you.
fuck.
That's why it's so
crazy.
amazing.
But that's-
that you
I'm
can
cold.
manipulate 1-point-some million people to believe you almost God.
Fail.
It's not so much
Preaching
about
and
that.
pimping.
That's
Man,
it's what
I
you
got in
believe
the wrong
in.
business. I got in
It's
the
what you
motherfucking
believe
wrong
in.
business.
Preaching.
You say that every Saturday.
I got in the wrong business.
You got
I see.
motherfuckers. They follow motherfuckers that sing and people who act and
Yeah,
all of
it's
that.
all the same
It's just
shit.
who you. It's just what you choose
Yeah,
to
It's
do.
the same shit.
Have y'all ever
though.
watched American Gods?
No,
That shit crazy.
I don't
but,
watch that.
but it's literally what the fuck's going
That
on.
shit
what's
Everybody's
going on right
That
now.
shit
Yeah, everybody's
right.
putting
Look.
shit on a pedestal, whether
Yeah.
it's the internet,
That
whether
shit
it's
They've
crazy.
always
Keep
You know,
preaching
it's-
that shit.
they've
I
always
preach that
done
shit every day.
it. All of
Why
the
can't I, you know, fuck it.
Jimmy
Swaggers.
Swaggers
Yeah.
and all of
Them
those different
motherfuckers.
things and TDJs. When TDJs got caught up in the
That was the world.
Puffy shit,
That was
you
the end
ain't
of
heard
everything.
that nigga
Him
say
and
nothing.
Kirk Franklin.
Motherfuckers, I used to argue with
Kirk
motherfuckers
Franklin
about
ass too.
TDJs.
Kirk Franklin asked too
They
when he went
silent as a
down.
motherfucker.
They silent. He
you
worried
know,
about
Kirk
it.
came back out.
Kirk had his son. He was worried about it at the time.
But
for them years.
Kirk is still, he just put music out.
Kirk still
He's
like-
still.
He still twerking.
TD Jake stepped down. His daughter run the ministry now.
He should.
You know what I'm saying? And when he used
Your
to
daddy up there laying in your daddy up there laying in the bed with Puffy. Your daddy up there laying in the bed with Puffy.
No, he wasn't laying in the bed with Puffy. He laying in the bed with bitches, but
With
Puffy
Puffy.
taping it.
No, he
It's
is
the
a
same,
power
mate.
top. He's a power top. He a power top.
that
What's
belly.
up,
So that means he be up
What's
there
up,
just
Bud?
broad, man.
What's up,
Look.
Buzz on?
That's
Yeah.
a power top.
Melody.
That's
He
nasty.
be drilling niggas.
And
Yeah.
just like I had said, how this motherfucker is so hard and everything is so negative towards women. We are
Who
so
is that?
bad.
Are we talking about the Pope?
TD motherfucking
Oh,
Jake.
okay.
You said TD Jake was, he was against the women?
If you watch his movies, that's what I get. That's the kind of station I get. When he's talking to her when she's in jail and everything, how he was talking down to her. And
That
she was
goes
telling
explain why
him-
he like boys.
It's just this motherfucker is some shit to me.
That's why he like
A
boys.
lot of men are underlying women haters.
That's why he like, and they like
And
boys.
I didn't like
Especially
that.
the ones
They
that
like
talk all
boys.
that
I
shit,
didn't
women
like
is
that
women.
movie
They like
because the movie
boys.
was
Yeah,
totally
they
different
like a
than the
little
play. The
ding-a-ling.
play
Ain't no
was
way
out.
no
Yeah, the
man
play-
should be
the
sitting
play-
down
the
grading no
play was
woman.
out
of sight.
That's
A
right.
lot of men don't
They
know
like
what the
boys.
fuck they want these days.
They
They
like
think
boys.
that they want a woman because that's what the society
Yeah.
says. A man's supposed to
They-
be with a woman. But deep down, them niggas be struggling
Struggling with themselves.
because they want a nigga.
Oh,
Yes.
did y'all hear this?
They want something other than a woman.
Damn.
What else is
It
left?
used to be
If
so
you don't
many
like women, what do you like?
like
and
dick.
then decided to come out.
The download.
Ain't nothing left.
As somebody who dated women majority of their life, and then I don't know where it turned gay, but they're happy as fuck because they've
Right.
been like that all
suppressing
their
who the fuck
time.
they really
Yeah,
are.
So
it's a
they
lot
be
of
suppressing who the fuck they
It's a
really
lot
were.
of. It's a lot
Oh,
of. Fans.
Women do the
boy,
same
y'all
shit.
better stop
And
suppressing
women.
y'all
Women
feelings
do the
out
same
there.
shit. Women the same
Women
way.
But
too.
society's told them it was wrong, so
Yeah.
Yes,
They
especially
still-
in
they
our
still
age
big
group.
as
Yeah.
In
It
our
ain't as
age
bad,
group and
though,
before
'cause
it
that,
ain't as
me,
bad.
No, they
I
still
wasn't
be
trying
still
to be
be
I'm
high.
gonna say, because society don't
No,
feel
but I'm
like it's
saying-
saying
No,
no
it's
right
still
now.
bad.
I said in
Why
our
do you
age
think it's
group.
Oh,
so many big
yeah.
download niggas and HIV and
It sure
AIDS or
is
like
because
this, even though
still
it's
to be
undetectable.
a gay
Hey,
man,
You
is
better watch
not,
your
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
If he
It's
going, if he
negative.
going out, you better watch me.
Hey, no, how about we watch the women who want bisexual men?
Oh.
That's
That's
the creepiest
crazy,
shit.
and that's for real
That's
though.
horrible.
That-
That shit is-
well, I mean, it is
Well,
what
I
it
mean,
is.
yeah.
I mean, it's so. I think they have just come to the
I
realization
follow
that so many
follow
men
a
are
son
gay.
No, that's what they're
Who
they're
has a
accepting
gay
it now.
Yeah, because
Boy,
so
that's
many
the
men
point.
are gay.
He's a stud, and he's a gay man.
And
It's
they
a lot
still
of
a man
that.
and a
It's
woman.
lot.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it
like,
is. It's
now that's
still a man
stupid.
and a woman.
And that's because people.
It's still a
it's
man
so
and a
fucked
man
up
get
now.
pregnant
They,
and a woman
they
get
want
dead.
people to be honest, so honest. So
I
now
just can't
women
get
and
with
men
it,
are.
man.
Hey, it's just a lot going on out here in these streets.
It's crazy.
Man.
That some people would rather settle than be
I
settled.
don't knock no motherfucker for what they do. I just ain't getting with it.
Excuse me.
You
You
a
need a hammer just in case.
What you need a hammer for?
You can't wait for back
He can
then
jump
to do
in there.
that.
You could have set your pink nipple ass down there if you wanted to control the show.
Now,
The
you
fuck
gonna
you
get
get
him
your feet
cussed
up
out. Now you know she
Right.
always ready.
for. Right, fucking with me.
Why you gonna get him
Nobody no
cussed out?
motherfucking hammers out here because if he wanted to run the show,
See?
he should have set his pink nipple ass down there and ran the show.
I'm gonna have to agree with Gina.
You gonna get thrown out with that hammer.
Call them pink nipples. Goddamn, man.
You know how the show go.
I've actually
So
Damn, y'all just
Yeah.
gonna take my ashtray, huh?
No, we didn't.
you use the one that's sitting next
Why is
to
he
you.
looking for the ashtray?
Oh, I'm high as motherfucker.
I'm saying, why you talking about
Oh,
them
my
people
God.
taking your tray and you got a whole tray sitting there?
I'm like,
He high already. See, this
I thought they were gonna take my tray.
This what they do on this show, y'all. They be high, they be
start shit
Oh
with me.
my goodness.
Let me get it.
I ain't take your
Let me
ashtray.
hit it.
Oh, man. This shit ain't right.
I want to hit it because he said earlier, oh, I got some gas.
What other topic?
Why you taking
What did you want to stick to Pope?
Do
'Cause
I even
clearly-
got an
We passed Pope.
I know.
No, Pope Leon. We too
Well, hold on there.
We too
Oh,
absolute
shit.
for Pope, and hope he goddamn he do a good thing, a good job.
Okay, bye, Pope.
That's all.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
yeah, what's the next
Have a
one?
seat. I got you.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull up a seat somewhere around him, man.
Let's squeeze him in here. Slide
My
him in.
first motherfucking.
I'm pretty sure he wanna be.
ever.
Yeah, he wanna be.
hey, why you fucking Lucy?
But I wish I would have known because I would have had some really good questions. You know what?
5
Whatever pops in my
years
head.
ago, my
You never
first
know.
motherfucking
Oh,
interview.
hit it.
Come back and get a
Down to
what?
the right.
$25 what?
That it is.
Okay, y'all. So here goes a story we write.
Okay.
This some
All
punk
right.
ass shit.
What happened?
All right, all right, all
She's
right. All right, y'all ready for this? All right.
Yeah, we got a
So-
special guest in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we got guests. Okay, so now this nigga already was a convicted felon, right? Mm-hmm. So he was sentenced for some drug charges and carjacking. Now listen to how this stupid ass shit went down.
Okay.
All right. So Walter C. Moore, 20.
Okay, thanks.
He robbed somebody outside his motherfucking house.
Outside his house.
Dumbass.
April 25th, right?
April 25th.
All right, so keep the same. So on in February he had already pled guilty to possession of a firearm,
Okay.
possession of a machine gun,
Oh, he wanna feed.
robbery,
I'm finna get
That's
off of
fed.
this.
He
carjacking,
fed already.
brandishing a firearm in furtherance
He fed already.
of
That's fed
a
already.
crime,
Right?
right?
No steak time. That's all fed time.
So
Let me buy it.
while he was waiting to be sentenced
Yes.
for that shit,
He did some more ignorant shit.
this nigga called this chick over there and she wanted to buy some oxycodone, $900 worth of oxycodone.
Oh my god.
That's a nice sale.
So she pulls up in her 2014 Mazda 6.
You took a
right?
fucking monster.
So she, hand him the money. She thinks
She
she
the
getting her
feds or some shit.
oxycodone and whatever. This nigga pull out
Pistol and robbery.
a pistol, take everything, order her out the car.
And who is she? The police.
No, she just
she
a
was the
regular
drug
bitch that's
addict.
finna call 911. Nigga, I'm not. She ain't even gonna bring up the drug situation.
I just got robbed.
You just took my car.
Yeah, I just got robbed.
So
that's what it's more about. Fuck the car. She ain't got the drugs.
You know
of course she gonna leave her.
You know how they located?
She want the drugs more than she want the goddamn car.
You know how they located his dumb ass?
How?
She left her phone in the car.
Oh, well, that was easy pickings.
Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Located it.
That was easy pickings then.
So now, not only is he already
Criminals
finna be
act like
sentenced.
cameras and technology don't exist anymore.
No, these criminals of today time act
that's
like,
what I said.
of today time, they most definitely
And
act like they can't be seen.
It's weird to me for the simple fact, most of the criminals, you are today time.
Yeah.
How
So
do
you
you
know
You
know
that.
grew up in this shit. You
How
been
do
watching
you
TV
not
just
know
like
that
we
it's
are.
not a camera everywhere?
There's camera everywhere.
You cell phones.
Because people think they smarter
It
than
boggles me for a motherfucker to take their phone with them while they killing a bitch. Nigga!
Or go live. They so fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
What did I tell you?
I
every
like
week?
when they do dumb
This shit
shit
is
like
about
that.
likes and motherfucking views.
It is.
A motherfucker will sell their soul to get likes and views.
I saw a video.
That don't
This
make
guy
no
was making
sense.
fun.
I like
Real fucking talk.
He narrated how viewing was from 2005 to now.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was a guy who had a car accident and was like help, and then this man riding by actually got out his car and helped him. That
Yeah.
was 2005. 2015. The guy riding by in the car was recording, and so was the guy. Well, the guy in the car was recording, and he was like, "You need some help, man. You need to get up," and then drove off. So he didn't help him. The one from this year, the dude driving by didn't stop. The guy in the accident, like, "I need help." He recorded. He's like, "Yeah, I just got into a car accident." Like, yeah, like that. But that's what it is now. Like, it's scary. I would hate to fucking have a accident in today's world because I don't think people would help.
No, they'll just
They
That's
prefer
an
they
accident.
rather
No,
get
you
viewed.
right.
Today on
Jess,
70,
they just gonna view your ass.
Dead body
Body.
on 70
And I bet it's
grand,
been there for
and
help.
motherfuckers just video
Bye-bye
and shit.
video.
They
Hey,
got their
it's
It's
just a
fucking
video.
disgusting.
Yeah,
I hate the
Everybody
world.
crazy.
I hate the
likes
world
and
today.
views.
Yeah,
If
that's
I'm
sad.
dead, I really don't give a fuck.
That's sad.
But the family, I wouldn't. If that was my
I mean,
son,
what
I
the
wouldn't want
fuck
to see
can
my
you do?
child
It's the world we live
laying
in.
on the. I still want to see my child laying on
Everybody
the road.
desensitized. Nobody gives
the
a fuck.
firefighter that
The
got
study
killed this
motherfuckers
weekend.
breaking up the
That's your
fight,
call if you
they
wanna talk.
recording the fight. Ain't nobody breaking up no fights no more, they
It ain't
recording.
talking
But
You
but
see who get the most views.
but nowadays,
Talking one.
but nowadays, who? Do you really want to try to break up a fight? Because people who always breaking up the fight is the one that get killed and
That's
hurt.
all I'm just saying.
I ain't never broke up a
Motherfuckers
fight.
don't even attempt to do none of that no more, because everybody too
I'm not
busy
trying to break
trying
nobody's
to
fight
video
up
call.
unless it's like somebody close to you.
Back in
But
the
you
day,
get hurt
motherfuckers
too.
broke up fights back in the day.
But back in the day, motherfuckers weren't killing you because you was
Yeah.
breaking
It's
up a
when a
fight.
man
Motherfuckers
was
broke
trying
up
to
fights
hit a
back in the day.
woman.
But
That's the
today's
only
time,
time
I
I've
definitely
ever
don't
got
get
it.
in domestic.
ain't no fight
I
being
just
broken
call
up
it.
because
It don't even
everybody
have to.
doing
I
this.
don't know if it's
Yeah,
a
crazy.
domestic.
It's a
violence.
domestic,
If a man
it's a
hit a
domestic.
woman, I'm gonna
Everybody
call
doing this.
911. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'ma
say
go
something.
do
I'm sending
that.
my brother and them over there.
No,
I'm
they'll
gonna
be
do
right back
something.
together though, and she'll
That's
be
why-
mad
that's
at you.
I don't
Yeah,
fuck
boyfriend,
if she
girlfriend,
mad at
yeah.
me,
Yeah,
bitch.
boyfriend, girlfriend,
I will
yeah.
beat ass.
Some
I'm not
bitches like
out
to
here.
get punched in the
I'm
face.
still just me.
That
I'm
part.
gonna
Now
do
your
that.
cousin
Like,
came
if
and
you
beat
don't
up your
love me, if you
boyfriend,
don't
now your
punch me.
boyfriend
I had a
feel
dude
some
like
type of
that.
way.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
I
he was
remember
just straight
bitches.
like,
My friend
you
from
don't
the
even
Blue
try to
Myers
fight me
told
no
me
more.
that
You don't
shit,
care about me.
and we stopped going to the Blue Myers. Bitch,
Toxic.
is you crazy? My friend, we was like 16 years old. And this shit was retarded to me because I ain't got no daddy issues. This bitch told
I
me
do.
if he don't hit me, I don't think he
He
loves
love.
me.
Yeah, some dumb bitches out there.
And
Whoops,
look,
sorry,
me and
what
my
you say?
best friend
Yeah,
looked
some
at each
dumb
other
bitches
like,
out there, like I
this
said.
bitch just say that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said,
that's called
come
childhood
again.
trauma. That's
She said
trauma.
that
That's
shit.
trauma. She ain't dumb.
I'm
She
like,
just
bitch,
got
is you
trauma.
crazy?
Bricks, it's a lot of
Just
women
got
out there like
trauma.
that don't think they man love them if he ain't whooping their ass.
Let me tell
And
some
men
of them
like
from
that
they
too, so
mama.
stop
Yeah.
dragging
Let
women
me
all
tell
right.
you
What are you
something.
talking about? It's a whole
I
lot
didn't
of women
like
out there
their
like
ass.
that.
I didn't think my mama
But
loved
some
me
men
because she
think that
whooped
that's the
me.
only way
Fuck
they can
that.
show love.
Anybody who put
Because
their
that's what they
what
see.
bitch?
Well,
I'll
I guess
kill
it's
it.
attention
What?
or
Oh,
something.
I mean,
You
I
It's
just
not
was
attention.
raised
That's like
different.
it's childhood
You
trauma
put
and
your
shit they
hands
grew
on
up
me.
in.
You fucked up.
How do
son.
you feel about it?
I don't play them games.
About which one? We went from Pope to
And we
Yeah,
always
I know.
on.
Criminals.
That's
Well,
what
you
I'm
know,
talking about.
Criminal-
Just
criminal
right.
If he can't handle it, step out.
When you come
Now,
in
if he
here,
can't
yeah,
handle it, step
yeah.
back.
Okay.
Don't come
Roller
here. Don't come here
coaster
trying to analyze shit when we
Wait a
was
minute.
talking about the
Criminals on
Pope. We
camera?
in the Pope a whole 30 minutes ago when you said it's
church.
over. Now you want
She
to come
read a
here
whole
You
trying
need to come over here.
you
You talking about criminals and cameras, right?
you did a whole lot of
sit in this
stuff.
this chair, cause baby, you gotta
roll with it. We might talk about 7 things.
Well,
Have you ever watched Keeping It Company? You must
Criminals
not.
of cameras, right?
You must not
Whatever
watch
you
Keeping It
remember.
Company.
He high in the motherfucker. He can't even see me.
Niggas shouldn't do crime on camera.
Little ching chong.
But niggas should do crime, especially on camera. That's my take.
Oh yeah, we was on.
Eyes tight as
Where we at now?
You ain't Snoop, buzzer.
Where we at now?
Eyes is tight in the
Where we at now?
Keep up, bro.
We were just talking about criminals
We
of
talking
crime.
about
We
dead
smoke
bodies.
y'all.
We talking
We
about
went.
everything.
We was off that subject 3 minutes ago too. We talked about 5 things, and you on the second one.
Yeah, where we at?
Let's go to number 6.
right,
Let's try to
so-
get him on here.
We gonna get him on board.
Alright,
Come on, keep up.
I can't believe my phone.
Okay, so Missouri is poised to become the first U.S. state to exempt stock sale profits from
sale.
income taxes.
That's good.
When? Cause I'm on it.
That's
Okay.
real good.
When
So
though?
the investors who profit from selling stocks,
give a date,
real
did
estate, you know, they
They
are
said- they say
pushing.
about-
You wouldn't have to be worried about your ass getting taxed on your income taxes and shit like that.
I mean,
trying
for
to take
that,
income tax
if
out of
you're
it.
Y'all
if
governor
you're
ain't
somebody
gonna
who
agree
are,
with
who are
that.
buying stock, maybe your 401k, different shit like that,
Hello,
then
you
you'll
talking
be
to
happy
him?
about that.
You're talking to one. So I'm just what I'm saying. No fake it.
But everybody don't do that.
Hey,
That's for rich people.
that's a good thing that
It's
Missouri
targeted.
trying to do.
Yeah,
it.
that's a rich.
That's a
rich-
beautiful.
They don't expect us
So
to be
to
doing
me,
And
for
I'm pretty
us
sure you gotta
to
buy a certain
receive
amount of
for
stock
the
for it to even be
exemption,
validated.
there is something else that the regular people who really, you know what I'm saying, don't benefit from Missouri taxes and shit like that is going to pay. It's going to be some kind of taxes that we pay in other things that gives them this exemption.
So it basically telling me with the money that I accumulate in my stocks and bonds, I ain't gonna have to pay no motherfucking taxes.
It depends. It probably ain't gonna be.
If you
You
get
got
a
the
certain
whole
amount.
lot of
What
stocks.
you
No,
saying. So
I'm pretty
why
sure they're
the
gonna
fuck
put a
would I
stipulation
really
on
want
it.
that to pay it?
They're gonna
I
put a
want them to
stipulation
do
on it.
that.
Yeah, but you gotta have.
But
You gonna have to
you
have a certain
as-
amount.
okay,
Right.
Trust
Me
me.
too.
I'm
But-
pretty sure you ain't making
But
that
I'm
much in
not
stocks.
talking
Based
about
on what their
the
criteria is
average
going to
person
be.
does
Like
not
hell.
have stocks.
Right.
The
the
average,
average person
person
don't.
does not.
They most
so
definitely don't.
what is the average person gonna pay for us to get that exemption?
I don't know
Because
what
everybody
that-
gotta
I
pay
ain't
in.
paying
I don't know.
y'all
I don't
that
give a fuck with nobody. I want them to
Okay,
take
everybody
the
gotta
taxes.
pay.
I want them to
I
take
ain't
the
paying
taxes off of my payroll.
No,
How about
Hey.
this? This
Cause
affects
I'm paying
us.
like 15,
This affects us.
shit. Oh, I know. I got money.
How
for
about
shit.
this? Because
And I wanted to pay
I
it.
think that's a great story, Brooks.
Yeah, I know. Go
But
ahead.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. about
because
it.
y'all
But how
got
about do you
stocks.
give a fuck about this story? So Trump is trying to abolish Section 8. He's trying to take it away.
Well, we
get
all-
rid
they've
of
been
it.
doing that for years.
But
They've
if
been
they
talking
do
about that
though,
for
but
years.
if they do, but no,
But his
he's
constituents will suffer more.
Yeah.
It is
yeah,
more
that's
of
like
his
welfare.
people,
because they get
Yeah.
paid from Section 8.
and it's more of his
But-
people on Section 8.
And
if
welfare.
you check out the
motherfuckers
numbers,
don't even
I know,
Let's-
but he don't
let's-
know
They don't
that.
wanna admit
He
that.
don't know
he
that.
know that shit.
He
don't
don't
care.
give a
Definitely
fuck.
know.
If you
Well,
check
I
out
don't
the
know, because
numbers,
No.
I mean, didn't they just shut down funding for
67%
people
Yeah.
who take
of
fucking,
the people on Section
the
8
statistics for
are
stuff like that, for AIDS.
Caucasian.
They did.
Yeah,
HIV,
yeah.
they
And
shut all that
welfare
shit
as
down.
well.
They
So his
all
people
got
will
proof.
suffer more than
Yeah, most
us.
definitely.
I don't think he care about
That's not his
poor
people.
white
He'll-
people.
that's what I'm finna say.
He don't
He
give a
don't.
fuck about
He
rich
don't.
white
It's rich
people.
or poor,
So
baby.
his people not
Rich or
gonna
poor.
suffer, but the
The
poor
ones who
white people
voted
will
for him
suffer.
or the
well,
poor
they
white
already the
people.
Mexicans. He
And the
already
Mexicans.
showed he don't give a fuck.
Hey,
Because
hey.
the Mexicans voted for his ass and he
Hey,
deported their
in
ass
4
back to
years,
Mexico.
I will
Cuba.
actually tell you how I feel about
Did he
Trump.
say he
Walla
opened
walla.
up
Yeah, I'm
Alcatraz?
gonna say
They
mine.
finna
You
open
think
back
I'm
up
gonna-
Alcatraz.
No,
Are you an alien?
No.
They opened
They
it up.
finna
stocks and
open
bonds,
Alcatraz
nigga.
I mean,
back
if
In
they
up.
4
fix it
years,
up, why
I will
not?
let you know how I feel about
I
that,
mean,
man.
like, I
you
really
ready for it to
don't
change?
like.
I'm gonna let you.
I
I'm gonna
would
let you know how
I would
I
be
really feel
more
about it.
interested
No
in
fake.
boots on the ground than this.
Hey, real
But
quick,
you
real
can't
quick,
get
real
that
quick.
shit
I'm
with
trying to
some-
get that boots on the
Thank
ground.
you.
I
Boy,
think-
if y'all, hey man,
Nah,
somebody
you
take
about
that.
to get booted
You
out
do
with
not have the
with,
authority to do
what's
that.
that man's name?
Hey, real quick,
So,
real
Justin
quick.
don't got the authority.
Right.
Now, I want to
Nah.
welcome everybody to our special guest for today. Signing T-Pain's Nappy Roots label.
Now we can do our news
We do that
first
at
and then
once.
we
So
do
you
that
don't
at the
even know
other
what you
time.
doing.
No,
Somebody take the gavel.
you coming in here interrupting the
Take the
whole
gavel.
show. We do
Justin
this
got
at
you in
1
the seat
o'clock.
and he ain't even
We
gave
do
you
our
the rules.
news the first half of the show, and then we do our guests the second
Justin
half
ain't
of the
gave you the
show.
rules of the show.
Justin, when you bring
Why
people
you
in, you
giving
gotta
people the gavel and
train
shit?
them first, okay? Don't come in with this
Already
bullshit.
told
Get him, Gina.
Hey.
I'm trying to regulate this
Already
motherfucker.
had
Okay,
told
because ain't nothing something regular about this motherfucking show. Everybody on her a boss. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna sip my
Quit
tea. That ain't
playing.
tea.
Real quick though, I want to introduce y'all to Nando STL though.
You interrupt our news.
Man, listen,
You
quit
interrupt
playing.
our news show that we do
You know,
news
that's the
at
first
from
shit
12
in
to
the
1.
fucking world.
And then
Everybody on
face.
1 to
this
2
bitch about.
we
Like
do
a motherfucker.
Yes.
Hell.
See, I ain't know
You just tore
that.
our whole show up.
See, I ain't
and
know that.
banging gavels.
Yeah.
That's not his
You
fault.
need the gavel
That
taken
didn't
from
tell
your
me
ass.
that. Yeah, so I'm
Well,
just
I
jealous.
just told you that.
Y'all gotta take it
You
on.
high as a motherfucker.
Y'all gotta
Who put
blame
you in
Justin.
charge?
Justin
Get Justin
Okay,
ass.
now we talking
Well,
about Justin
well,
Brown
moving
right
on.
ass.
Okay,
Missouri.
Hold on, wait.
It's the Popo. Come get the ass.
No, that's the ambulance.
Oh, that's
Fire. Yep.
fire ambulance.
Somebody overdosed.
That's an ambulance.
Let's go.
Spell it,
How the
bitch.
kids
What
say
the-
it? Nah, the kids
I
say
say
ambulance.
ambulance.
What's up, Charles?
Lord
Two hands,
Jesus,
two
where did
toes.
you
Somebody
Cool.
overdosed.
Everybody on
Let's
this
go.
side.
You said no.
Take it or leave it.
Okay, what's the next?
On one of my videos, they talking about some, I'm illiterate. All right?
Damn.
Prove that shit, bitch.
So,
Just because I cuss don't mean I ain't smart.
I
bitch.
can read.
Anyway,
Smartest
I can
people
read.
curse.
I know niggas who can't read. I can read.
I don't give a fuck. I get paid big when they teach our kids.
I just
at
don't
school
flaunt
district.
my
Hey,
ID. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
I can read.
But
That's all
story.
that counts. Please.
I send it to you.
No
Anyway,
fake.
Okay, are you gonna
okay.
read the article? or
So
you
this
just
this shit right here is nasty.
I know.
Okay. All right. So the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services
Okay.
Oh,
confirms
shit.
a case of measles
Oh,
in
yeah.
an adult.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So according to the department, the adults live in New Madrid County. Health leaders say that there's no indication on if it's a widespread public
They're trying to make this
exposure.
a big deal.
So if this nigga was
Well, I think when you
somewhere,
get to a
you
certain
know,
number of
but
people,
I don't want
they
that shit.
start
I hope that
telling
nigga wasn't at the arch when I was there.
They
No,
said
you know what they was
Missouri
at?
Shit, you know
They
where
was
shit
at the
start?
aquarium.
At the
That's
And
it.
I
Keep
almost
going. Keep
fainted.
reading it.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
shit
Hey, we
started
can't
in
even
Texas,
hardly
though.
afford
Because
to
I
go
had
to
just did a
aquarium.
field trip at the
Texas
I never
aquarium.
wanted to.
But
so.
the thing is,
That shit the baby
adults
from
aren't
Texas. I already
vaccinated for
heard.
measles. Children are vaccinated
I
for
don't
shit
give
like
a
I
that.
ain't never caught no
You
measles,
got
dog.
vaccinated when you
I
were
ain't
a
never had
child.
no
That means they weren't vaccinated when they were a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. If
I had
you know.
chicken pox, but I ain't never
I
had no
did.
measles.
I got all my shots.
Yeah, I mean,
I
back
don't
then,
do immunizations either.
I don't.
Y'all
And
got
my
the
cousin.
goddamn
That
COVID
shit.
shot, and
I
y'all
ain't
fucking
get none
turned
of
into
that
a
shit.
robot.
all that
COVID
shit
shot
came
and
with the
measles
chicken
shots
milk.
are
Ain't none of
definitely
that
like
fake ass fluid
Y'all turning
flowing
into
through
a
me.
robot right now as we speak.
Ain't none of that fake fluid flowing through me. I'm sorry.
But I ain't got all that
Mr.
shit. They'll be all right.
Okay, so the department says that new cases that they found are unrelated to this. Over the weekend, it was announced that it was possible that an out-of-state visitor
Margarita.
at the aquarium
Edibles, yeah.
was contagious of the measles. But the symptoms typically appear
These shrooms.
like from 7 to 14 days.
Well, tell me something. You say they was at the aquarium, right?
Yeah.
So, did the motherfucker know they had it already
That's
before
what
they
I was
came to the
He
aquarium?
probably-
I'm sure they did.
They probably had symptoms like all people do.
Like symptoms, but didn't really
Didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Because it's a rash that breaks out all over your body, right? This shit right here, it looks nasty. It
I ain't
looks
never
I
seen
don't
trifling.
want to
like
see it. I know what it look like.
It just
You
looked.
see?
It looked like
Like poison
So
out.
for
Yeah.
us, it'll be darker skin, and that shit'll be like brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why the fuck
Looking
I don't
disgusting.
care about that either? That's crazy.
I give a fuck if I see a nigga walking
You
up
just said
with
you're
that
not
shit on their
vaccinated.
arm,
You don't do
I am.
He
immunization.
ain't got no business being
Why would you
outside.
care?
but they will
And you
be.
older.
He ain't got no business being outside, sis.
But they
Those
will
diseases
be.
I understand what
kills
you're saying, but they
adults.
ain't got
don't
no
kill the
business
kids.
being outside.
It always
sis.
bring up white people first.
Real
They
talk.
always got some shit. Got some shit. Inbreed
That
and
shit stand
shit.
out, man. That
And
shit
see, for me, I never got none of that shit when I was a kid.
me neither.
I had
Yeah.
I got
I
chicken
got chicken
pox
pox.
before.
And I only
My
got
mama
one
put
bump
me
on
in
my
the
face.
bed with my
I
sister
caught
and
the chicken
them,
pox before, but
and
I
I
ain't never
woke
caught no
up the
measles,
next
nothing like
morning
that.
and I ain't have shit. I still had to go to school. I was traumatized. I'm like, damn,
So
everybody
you
get
probably-
home.
No, you probably were asymptomatic, like a lot of people are.
And that's what I am. So now I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared that I'll get it because people, when they
Yeah.
are adults,
You
they
get
get
shingles.
it. Well, the
Shingles?
Yeah,
shingles.
shingles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
Y'all
no.
get the shingles. I
Oh,
don't get
man.
shingles
Who is
yet.
y'all?
You get shingles when you've
What's up,
had
Miss Frank?
chicken
Chicken
pox.
Yeah, that's true. Cause they
But-
Also, if you get chicken pox, you be fucked.
They said that people
She'll be fucked
adults
because
who
she
get
old as a
chicken pox,
motherfucker. That's
I
why.
already got the
they end up with
shingles
hella
virus in them.
scars or they could die.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
say
ain't-
shingles is.
I'm not
ugly,
even coming
ugly.
outside if my motherfucking shit get to opening up around me.
Opening up. You
nigga
niggas
said
get high
opening
too.
up.
I'm sick of
Boy.
your ass already.
Nigga didn't see the picture.
What
open
No, that's what shingles
I
look
have
like.
no idea.
Shingles don't look like a bunch of opening up motherfuckers. It's like some motherfucker took your and sliced up.
Oh yeah, it look like they like.
It's open. It's an open.
That shit
look a fucking mess.
Well, vagina's an open wound, so.
That didn't close up and make out of a penis.
Did this motherfucker say? Okay.
Okay.
Can we stop looking at this?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it
body.
Y'all, they was down here tripping.
Hold on. You done pulled up shingles.
Yeah, that shit.
Again.
That shit look a mess.
Popped up first.
Look, I used to love that shit. We
That
used
shit
to
look a
Google
mess.
all kind of shit.
Nah, it don't look as bad as that
looked it up
dude's
in the,
picture that was
encyclopedia.
floating
Nah,
around
that nigga, that
Facebook
shit
with
that
that
you
shit
just
on
had
his
it on his
face,
back.
bro.
That nigga
I
back
don't
was
know what
fucked
the
up.
fuck it was. It's disgusting.
I hope I don't
His
get it.
tongue had the shit on it too.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
That
that's
picture
Yeah.
that was on Facebook.
Oh,
Oh,
you want
And
that
where
shit
the black
on you?
people ones at?
That looks
Ain't
like
none.
staph infection.
right there.
Where? Yeah, show the black
That's a
people.
little dark
'cause-
right here.
Yeah, put black people.
'cause
It's
we don't know,
red.
that
It's
shit
gonna
look
look red
it's a
like
white-
That's
that.
a Mexican.
Like it's a white man. doing it.
Tragic.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was wrong as shit.
No,
Yes,
that's
it
a
is black
person.
face.
No,
There it is. That shit
that
like
is not a black person.
On
Okay.
black, brown skin.
I'm talking about
Yeah, it is.
His hair, little
That's a nigga.
Damn, they look like they're in Africa and still don't.
No, that must be in the hill.
Well, he got AIDS though too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, it's
yeah.
something it's something making that worse.
He's scratching it.
Even though that could be
Okay,
bad.
that's enough.
Ain't cut.
Oh, look at that on the back of her.
It ain't good, y'all.
Oh, look at his
What's
nipple.
up, Doug?
What the fuck?
2 hand salute.
Your nipple infected.
Hey, what's
Oh,
that
man.
this dude's topic?
That's gross.
I wonder what
If
some
you
good
get the
dick
shingles
keep
and
you
shit
from
like that,
losing.
you're gonna be fucked up.
Okay, so I
That's
know.
all I can say.
know
I
we try to
wonder
keep
what
it so
good
St.
dick
Louis,
you
but
Boy,
I
you
gotta.
gonna get fucked up.
This is so.
Look at this. Look
It will get
We're
you.
just looking at us like we crazy as a
You can't go
robot.
outside with no shit like that.
I'm saying
Wait,
I
what?
wonder with just good dick because good sex.
I
keeps
would
you- it
have
keeps
to
the
be
stress
naked
levels
as fuck with
down.
shingles. That
It
look
keeps
like
you healthy. People they say that
no,
people have a lot
it ain't
of
even
sex
healthy
live
dick out here.
What
What
that got to
you
do with
mean?
shingles?
I know, but you got to put a condom on.
I
You
really
can't. Healthy dick
believe
can't get
that.
you
What
healthy.
that got to
It's
do
gonna
with
fuck
shingles?
I
you up
make
more.
sure.
What that got to do
I
with
think.
shingles?
I'm
I
not saying
think,
that you
feel
actual
better.
healthy dick out here. I assume somebody getting tested. Because
I
they still
really
be advertising.
believe.
Who the fuck is thinking about fucking in their back and
I
they
can
took a tractor and ran over that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it.
horny
And I'm not saying it
motherfucker.
because
That's all I got.
I'm
You
not
just
saying
talking
a hoe.
shit.
When I
Nah,
see some
for
shit
real,
like
no,
that,
for real.
that's fucking is the last
say
thing
people
I'm thinking
have-
about.
Look, let me tell
Sex
you.
live long.
It ain't
I'm gonna be like, bitch, what
it
the
ain't
fuck is
nothing
wrong
that
with
I've
you?
been through in my life that I ain't thinking about sex.
No, I'm not.
Fuck.
Shingles yet.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
So you gonna fuck a
that's
motherfucker that got all shingles
The
on
only
it?
thing that made me
Oh my God.
was
Hell
having the
no.
kids that came
Fuck
from
that.
fucking.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm saying?
fucking
That
no
was the only
girl.
time.
She could be
What the
goddamn
fuck
Halle
you mean?
Berry.
This is a part
That
of your
bitch got
life where you
shingles.
fuck
I'm
a
not
lot.
touching her.
I'm gonna start fucking a lot. Fuck it. I give
I'm
up.
not touching her.
I
Don't
give
touch
up.
her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
baby.
don't give
It
a
ain't that
fuck
serious.
about that.
It ain't
Sex
that
has
serious.
no. See, that's why you care.
That's my point.
Because
Who the fuck is
people
thinking about sex
put
and this
sex
motherfucker got rashes big
with
as goddamn St.
everything
Louis
else
on?
in a relationship.
We not talking
Sex
about the
is
rashy
a separate
motherfucker.
situation. Yes, I don't like your ass. Yes, you ain't do what the fuck I told you to do. But let's fuck. Why not?
With all that goddamn these
fuck
shingles
that.
and shit on them.
I bet you that'll make
Like,
the
what-
relationship
what-
last.
No, we
feeling
talking
it,
about with
what?
shingles. Damn, so Bricks is talking about a motherfucker with shingles. I'm not.
I'm good, y'all.
No bumpy.
I'm good.
Okay.
She be on
I'm
cold.
not
If you
bumpy,
got
no
shingles,
bumpy, bumpy
I bet
skin
that'll make you feel
motherfucker.
better for that
good.
point in
Might as well
time.
fuck a motherfucker
I
with a
bet
bump
you
on their
for
dick.
that moment in time, you will not
man.
think about those blisters.
Might as well. What is we doing?
So if somebody
What are we talking about?
What really going
The
on?
way I
This
do
shit
it,
really going
maybe
left.
10 minutes
gotta
after,
take
you
my
will not
glasses
think
off
about
on that
those
shit.
blisters.
Fuck no bumpy body
I'm gonna give you
motherfucker.
some time.
But
I'm
you're
not
saying if
fucking
they
no
have
bumpy
the
body
what about you?
motherfucker.
I wouldn't care.
If you had, you
So
don't know
that's-
what
I
that
done
shit
been in
feel like.
pain with
That
a
ain't the
broken
same.
ankle. I had a broken ankle and I
Jesus.
was trying to do a
This
quickie
ain't
in the
that fast
hospital.
one,
What the
yeah.
fuck you mean?
Hell no.
Say
you
what?
That makes me.
Cough,
I don't know about
cough,
other
pain.
people, but you don't focus on this when you get.
I'm
broken.
focusing
If
on
you
the
take
bumpy
your
dick,
motherfucking
bumpy
shirt
body
off,
motherfucker.
And I see your back looking like a bunch of grapes.
Like a goddamn,
gone.
like a goddamn Nestle
I'm
Crunch.
go-
No,
Ain't no
thank
pussy
you.
in the motherfucking world. That's serious, B. Flat out.
That bitch don't cut the
nah.
Flat
this
the fuck
motherfucker
out.
Straight
No
up
pussy.
turn into
Like,
a
I'm sorry, B.
Decepticon
I
looking
don't know.
ass
Sorry, no pussy in the
Life,
world.
life's
That's
supposed to be
serious,
fun.
B. Straight up.
You,
You ain't said
Nestle
nothing.
Crunch.
I'm gonna need you to speak up on this because
I'm gonna say this.
you just look.
Duh. Right.
He's still processing.
Baby,
Ain't
ain't
no
nobody
oh my
fucking
God.
nasty
You
You
crap.
gonna say all yours for your
shit.
interview? Okay. You
Baby,
gonna say?
I'm
We still on
sorry,
shit.
mama.
If you're trying to
It
get
is
cut
what
up,
it
we on
is.
took
we
a
on
third
shit.
day, baby. You took
Oh,
a third day,
shit.
Bricks.
Holland. You said what?
You
Now
said
he's catching them up. We on sex and shingles. If he wants to know what
sex and shingles.
You called him. Oh, you.
Shingle sex.
You say
I'm on
that.
sex
that's a
and-
new song.
and anything, whatever.
shit
Cancer,
So you a
bitch,
fucking bumpy
diabetes,
bitch.
Yolanda,
Well,
go
you know what?
ahead.
Cancer's different
No.
because
Get out.
cancer is a little
If
slower
they
than
got shingles, why die?
Shingles
Yolanda.
is on one spot on their body.
No,
Okay,
it's
what if
not.
they got
Don't do
shingles on their dick?
Then they would not want me to touch them.
But you want it. But you want it.
I mean,
Who
You
the
gonna
fuck
get
don't
it.
want
I
to
have
be
enough
touched and they
toys
all
that
and
I
they
will be
goddamn
fine.
looking like a bunch of grapes?
And I don't care.
Yeah,
what
they
you
talking
gonna
about
do,
shingles
somebody
and
else will.
sex.
I'm not.
They
But
said the shingles that bad that you won't
I
want to
don't
have
want my
sex.
shit falling off. I'm cool.
It's crazy to
I'm
me.
with you on that.
I only got
I'm with you.
one. They ain't no,
Ooh,
they ain't
bitch,
created no
that
coochie
look
replacement
like
yet.
money.
I'm about to protect my shit.
I don't want
I'm
mine.
only the
trust.
place.
This is my
I'm
jewel.
scared. I'm scared. I'm
It's
very
protected.
scared. If it don't look right, I'm not.
I
Thank
learned.
you.
And I need to look
I
at that
lost
bitch
my
in the-
virginity
it
with
was
the
like
AIDS
tone.
epidemic.
want
I am very safe. Fuck all
Thank
that.
you.
I do a coochie replay. When
I don't want mine replaced.
You talking about the
I'm
the
saying if I
uplift or
get shingles
the
on
tighten
it,
shit?
I won't
Mine
want a
don't
coochie
need to be
replay.
tight.
think
It's tight.
it's-
on
It's a
there.
lot of
They
people who
don't
have.
make shingles
Did you know that the
Normally,
vagina wall can
shingles
fall?
is
Fuck or we
up
talking
here.
about?
If you
My
have
ball
shingles
ain't fair.
on your shit,
No,
you may not
I
be
didn't know
shingles.
that
That's
until
what
I
I'm
knew
saying.
people had
If
to
a
get the
shingle
mesh
dick, would you
thing,
fuck it?
and I was like,
No.
That means they
Oh.
vaginas
What about
not
shingle
good.
coochie?
no, it just means something
I'm
happened.
just
No.
learning all type of new
I
shit.
see
right now.
motherfucking blisters
Yeah, the
on
vagina-
your
the
The vagina
shit.
wall can fall.
What they call it?
You mean by that
That
motherfucker ain't no good no more?
No,
No, like your
I'm
organs
not doing
can-
shit with anything genital.
And they have to put.
That mean motherfucker ain't
I'm
no
not
good no
having
more.
sex
No,
with
it feels
anything
good.
genital.
It just-
Anything
yeah,
that
you
has
gotta be
genital
prepared.
I don't
before
want
it
no
means you
broke
don't have
vagina.
sex anymore.
Shingles itself is
Who
okay.
the
Look
fuck
at
asked
him.
that shit?
So we know your purpose.
It's not
okay.
sexual
Your
transmitted.
purpose.
You can have sex with shingles. You cannot transmit
You
it.
need to quit that. You need to quit that.
Nah, he on that shit.
No,
I don't.
he
But
on
why
it.
the fuck did you ask? Why did you ask if it was an STI?
Yeah.
He just
Well,
asked
y'all
the general
boys don't want to
shit.
meet the women that's on these shows.
Look, man, sex is good, but it ain't that serious.
I mean, it's not.
I ain't fucking no bumpy body bitch.
No, I'm not. I didn't say that. Now, if that body up here, why the fuck not? If you got shingles on your back,
I
bitch,
don't, cause it ain't.
you don't deserve
You
nothing.
need to not be worrying about no fucking. You need to be worrying about goddamn
Thank you.
shingles.
That's what the fuck
Shit.
I'm talking
What's wrong
about.
with you?
Mama, excuse my language,
know.
but
You
that's
got
what the fuck I'm
shingles.
talking about.
All you can
fuck
do
is
is
you trying
wait
to
it out.
fuck?
They don't have
Okay,
a
well,
single
wait it
shot,
out. I'm
motherfucker.
looking at you right.
You tell me that because I got shingles, I gotta go almost 2 weeks
Yeah.
without fucking?
Yes. Get your body
Well, that
together.
mean you better go get another
Are you
bitch.
trying
What's
to
the difference in when bitches get pregnant and they say wait 6 weeks or
Nah,
whatever? to
that
have
ain't the
sex?
same.
Why they ain't the same?
That
Don't do that.
I mean,
What
the
y'all
it's an open
saying?
wound. And bitches be getting pregnant
Yeah,
back to
again.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
so, okay.
I'm
Okay,
finna
so
look up.
you
I'm
can't
finna
compare the
Google
same, though, Jess.
ridiculous
That's not the
because
same.
that is
Right.
what
They
y'all
still
saying. Y'all saying that because I have
That's
shingles
the
up
infected
here
vagina.
I'm talking about you got
across
shit in
my
any motherfucker.
shoulder. I got shingles,
Yeah,
right?
you got-
Okay,
So I'm like,
can you ask if the
for
shingles,
2 weeks.
if it only comes on your
I
back, or
can't
does it go
fuck.
anywhere on your body?
Okay.
No,
I'm saying-
why would you want to?
It's like I think on the
And a motherfucker looking like
like
a
your
bunch
back
of fucking
or
grapes.
side.
No,
Having
we
sex
saying
don't make
it's
you
like a
feel
cluster.
better.
So it could
you
come
saying
down
if
here.
you had it, we said
I
If
ain't
you got
everybody
if you got a
had it.
fat bitch and
I
her stomach
bet
touching your
they
shingle
will
bumps.
feel
Like,
better.
oh.
I don't give a fuck what
Who
you
gonna
say.
be in
Say
real
it.
pain?
I don't know how
Just
y'all
saying.
fuck, but
Lord,
they gonna
have
feel
mercy.
Wait,
better.
look what he say. Look what he say.
Since you standing on that shit.
So it could,
100%.
How about you read that?
Asshole
How about
to
you
the
read
fullest.
that?
Just an asshole
Shingles
to
can
the
develop
fullest,
anywhere
boy.
on the body, but it typically
The
appears
trunk.
as a rash
What's
in
the
the
trunk?
band-like pattern on the side
Your, like,
of
torso.
the body. The rash, yeah, your flanks, your face.
I know that shit.
Yeah, but what if it get around your
I
stomach?
have
but
been
it still
Medicare for a
says
long
anywhere in
time.
your
So
body.
this ain't
Old
genitals
people
are
get
rare.
shingles. I know how long it take. I know where they normally get it. I've never heard of a case
Sis.
on their penis.
Sis,
It's
Or
always
on their
that one.
vagina.
though.
Well, what's the trump?
baby, I'm gonna wait.
That's
till
what
the
I said.
motherfucker
It's the Lord.
It's
Yeah.
like-
Your torso.
Exactly.
That's the same
That
shit
means it
I
can occur on
asked.
your stomach. So if you fucking a fat bitch
Genitals.
and her
rare.
stomach touching your bumps, I'm sure that shit painful. It ain't no
shit is
different than putting on a
crazy.
sweater.
Genitals.
You dead
rare.
wrong.
It's the truth though. Fuck out of here.
I don't
He
know.
can't-
But
he
my
can't hear
thing
from the
is,
back all the time.
if you a big shingle fucking motherfucker or a big shingle motherfucker that'll fuck. What else won't you do? What else don't you got? What else don't you got?
He don't know what
Like, why would you want to fuck somebody with shingles?
I'm
Why would they want to fuck?
But wait a minute. You
They
tell
might
me.
have herpes.
You tell me. I'm talking.
They might have
Now,
any
I'm
goddamn
talking
thing.
if
Might be
I
a
had a
crackhead.
significant other.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not walking up,
okay.
oh, you got shingles, you want to
Well,
What do I look
It
like?
might be a fetish somewhere. We don't know.
Is there a shingles meeting of place you motherfuckers talking about? What the fuck?
I'm finna look at you like, God damn.
I am talking.
No faking.
I am talking.
yeah,
if
now
this
if
is
you're
your
in a relationship,
man,
yeah.
or you know what I'm
You can
saying?
give that nigga shingles.
This nigga got shingles. You gonna make him wanna you wanna make him feel good. I wanna feel you.
You better suck a dick.
You can't pass it
Oh,
through
okay.
sex.
Suck a
I
dick.
still ain't fucking nobody.
It's not
Suck a
a
dick, save a
sexually
shingle.
transmitted disease.
We
Suck
talking
a
about
dick and save a shingle.
Come on,
I'll be all right.
that shit gone.
Wrap it up. Just put some
Come on,
plastic
let
wrap
me
under
that
the
shit gone.
As a
I
single,
wanna see it.
as a single person, I'm not gonna know if you got shingles.
Oh yeah, you will.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Let's do
I
this.
don't give a fuck. I
Get
don't
on
give
they
a fuck what you got, bitch. Call me when you well. What the fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck about none of these
She
bitches.
said she not gonna do that as a single person. She only speaking of her husband or her.
Anything,
Well, you have to make that be known.
Yeah.
anything that I say about caring, trust, I'm
means
talking about when
relationship.
you're in a relationship. Because I don't give a fuck
I know, I
if
forgot.
you're not
I
in a
forgot,
relationship.
Briggs.
Fuck
My
them.
bad, my
What the
bad.
fuck, bitch?
No,
I
and
don't
guess
care.
You had me thinking you was finna go out there and fuck Willie and Nelly with the motherfuckers.
Y'all date on the
Hey, you got
16th
shingles? Come
too.
on.
And
Right
you
in the back.
yes, Jess. Yes.
Fam,
Fam.
fam.
Which one?
I ain't on the phone long enough to know you got no motherfucking
Because I was
shingles.
finna jump on your
It's,
back.
bitch, can you do
damn.
what I want you to do?
I'm on
or
your
You a
ass.
whole
not?
nigga. You a nigga. Bricks
Huh?
is a
Bricks
She
is a
is
nigga.
absolutely.
Bricks a nigga.
Whole nigga.
You
No
think she
fake.
With a
missing
good
a dick?
No fake and a whole
A
nigga.
nigga with a good rag.
I mean, I don't care.
So if it cut on your chest, do women get them on their titties and shit?
What?
Well, it was showing on that
I'm
other
sure
man.
they
It was
do.
around
Yeah,
his
they
bull,
do.
his
They do.
nipple.
Somebody had it on the black ass nipple.
Yeah.
I don't want. Let's move
But I ain't
on.
never seen nobody.
We
with this
already
shit
got
before.
months.
Because
We don't want to.
Because it's 50 and older.
Yeah, it's an older
You
person.
don't. You get shingles
I
after you
see
hit
a million
50.
50 motherfucking year
And
old.
they have
I ain't never seen nobody with that
But
shit.
shingles, it's not like you
Most
have it
get
out
They
there.
mostly in the house.
See, you can tell I dealt with old people for a long time. Most people get shingrix, which is
Shingrix.
The
an
fuck is that?
it is
Yeah.
a
She said she giving the game.
It's a vaccine.
Nah, it's a vaccine. Yeah.
Oh, I
They got
thought that was
a commercial
another
for that
form
shit.
of shingles.
No, they
shingles.
can,
Yes,
They got a
yeah.
commercial.
Like,
I'm like, it's the
like
cousin?
me.
I thought.
They say I need to take care of that.
you do. You need
Because
to get
They said
I'm
black
over
people
50
get it bad, yeah.
and I have had chicken pops. So
Yes.
if you got chicken pops, it's already in your body.
and this is the type of shit
yeah.
that make
I done had
a
chicken
big
pox,
ass man
So it's
Whoopsie.
chicken
cry.
pops.
See, right.
So next year when you
So
turn
it's
50, be
painful
looking out
too.
for
I
it.
thought that
very
shit got like
painful.
6, 7, 8
My
years
auntie
old.
had
It's very, very painful.
She couldn't. She said
What,
when
what's
she
that,
was
chicken
like
pox?
this.
No,
shingles.
I'm finna say
She was
chicken-
like
chicken
this.
pox, that shit just
It was
itchy
on
as
her.
fuck.
It was on her
I don't
back.
know what
But
it
you
is.
saying the shingle shit, that shit hurt.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It looked like it hurt.
It hurt.
Who the fuck wanna be fucking?
You gotta have something to make you feel better.
I just,
Sex is
No,
a
not
reliever
that, no.
of pain.
Y'all gonna make. Okay, let's not talk about sex.
Okay.
So what's the last one?
Okay, so the last one. This is so. This is, all right, so I don't even fuck with him, but I always lose
I'm
some
about to
shit.
let
Anyway,
this shit go.
Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight, I don't
Oh,
like him
yeah.
no more.
I'll stop
Brian
listening to him.
motherfucking Knight, who has killed his career with the
Yeah, that bullshit
baby
he
mama
got going
shit
on.
and all of that kind of shit.
Brian
Brian
McKnight.
McKnight,
Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
Your
I'm-
dad be dead.
Absolutely.
This nigga,
Brian McKnight.
And had a
He
new
is
baby.
so-
talking about
He
Brian
had a
McKnight.
new
Man, we
baby.
done talked about him a million
when
times.
he
Stop.
talked about his baby mamas and his
his son,
kids,
yeah.
he went
Bad.
from arenas to small, intimate affairs.
Well,
Yep.
that's what happens when you shit on
Because
people
one
that
thing for
had you
sure,
back.
baby
Because
mamas
the
are
majority
who
of the
buy
ones who
R&B
listening to his
niggas.
music.
You have to respect the baby mama if you're ever gonna
And then
sell
he had
R&B.
another
I ain't a baby
baby.
mama,
I'm
but
talking about
then he
special
I don't
name
like
to
how
the
he was
industry with
acting.
that baby mama.
But then he had another
don't matter.
baby though.
He
and
act
put
like
that
that
baby
didn't
on the
exist.
pedestal.
Situation.
He act
Your
like
baby
the other
mamas
kids
could be
didn't
this,
exist.
this.
Only
Baby
reason I say
mamas
that
ain't
because-
gonna respect you
Listen
and
what I'm saying. Only
go
reason
to
I
your
say that
concert.
because if he did, that mean his crowd base and fan base grew right along with her too.
But these are
As him
multiple
on the-
baby mamas. He
Oh, he got multiple.
He is
Yeah,
not
all
claiming
these
any
man
of his
that he
prior
is.
kids to
big
the
man.
to the
No,
one
he
that
threw
has
away
now.
his other kids
He
for
threw
this
away-
new one
yeah.
he
Man,
got.
the man that they
You don't throw away your
He
kids.
man do that every day.
Fail.
Oh, my.
Fail. This is Brian McKnight.
Right.
Fuck. Man, who is he?
Brian McKnight could have fucked a
R-
million bitches
the
in the
big-
90s
right,
and
the
the
big-
2000s.
I understand.
R&B.
Once again,
Hell, I
man,
was
who
too
is he?
young, and I would have gave him some.
That
What the
nigga
fuck
not
you
God.
mean?
That nigga not God. That nigga's a human being.
But he on there announcing.
But in the truth of the matter, a nigga who can
You just
sing.
already said about TD Jakes. Who the fuck is Brian?
TD Jakes is a praise the Lord nigga.
Ain't no difference. I mean, hey, no, you got a point. You got a point.
And TD Jakes
could have fucked a billion bitches too.
You got a point.
And he probably was fucking a billion bitches.
But what I'm
Cause he was at Puffy Party doing it.
This is a sing you out of your drawers ass nigga.
And that's why he got.
Beat you out your drawers, ass nigga.
I'm saying. Come on.
Come on, sis.
What I'm saying, baby mamas are the
Both of
ones
you
buying
are-
that shit.
are-
Baby
y'all
mamas
both-
are the
y'all
ones
both right.
sitting up crying over the baby daddy on that shit.
It don't
So-
matter. Niggas be crying over Jesus.
What?
And I retired.
I'm over it.
This is why we got the prayers for
Well, it's time for the joke of the day.
And I retired. I retired. Absolutely. A bitch is done.
Can we get our joke of the day music?
Suing bitches and shit and
Y'all better quit giving Justin weed.
We did our joke of the day.
He give his own self.
Joke of the day?
Oh yeah, let me see.
Oh, wait.
I can't.
He just
Is he-
lost his I don't know what. He lost.
I'm
Oh, okay.
so over y'all today, y'all.
That's Brick's ass.
I gotta go
man.
home and get ready.
That's Brick's on
Brick
that
say
doing
she
that
gonna fuck
shit.
the shingles off a motherfucker.
Y'all, I hated her so much.
Oh my God.
You got the joke of the day. You got the joke of the day.
Yeah, I found one.
You got the joke of the day.
I know my ass.
You got the joke of the day.
I got all kind of jokes.
You got the joke of the day.
My bad.
You got the joke of the day.
We got the joke of the day.
Bum, bum.
Got the joke of the day.
Y'all, they had a lot of jokes today. Today gonna be a good day. Y'all done made my head hurt. It's we ready. Okay, we ready.
I know.
And,
Justin, oh my Lord.
all right. We ready.
How long?
Okay, turn that shit off.
All right.
Well, you a horrible goddamn me. What they
I
call
said
like
kill
a
the
producer.
sound guy.
What? All right, so
He's the
what
engineer.
slide has killed the most kids?
Electric
Shingles.
slide.
You said she.
What slide has killed the most kids?
The elect.
The abortion slide?
The sucking slide.
What?
She swallowed it.
Her throat.
The throat slide.
Oh.
Hold on.
She swallowed it.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
The throat.
Whoopsie.
Well, I was right.
Okay,
the
the
throat. That's the slide. That's what I can think of.
It
Hey,
gotta
y'all
be
glad y'all mamas didn't swallow y'all? I would have never swallowed my kids because I be like,
My mama was a church-going woman. She did not give head.
Oh
I
my
was coming regardless.
That's something to think about for real though. Ain't you happy though?
My mama didn't get
Oh
hit.
my God.
Boy, here we go.
And you know this why?
Praise
Your
the
niggas
Lord.
sleep on porno.
no.
I'm here.
Church women be the best dicks.
I knew how to rewind it back to where they left it to make sure I didn't get it.
Everything that's going on today
Sucking
was
dick
going on
and
back
I was
then.
finna say
It's not the
something, but I
same.
don't want God to be
Shit's
mad
going
at
on
me.
back then. No fake.
y'all hella fun.
Ain't
We
no
coming
different.
back with the
What's up,
second
Sean?
half, and
Everybody
we're gonna be
got
interviewing
Oh, that's
world.
it.
Nando STL.
Now you can say we come back with the second half. We're going to interview.
Right on. So yeah, now we come back with the second half of today's show.
Let me put him on camera because he on shit.
With the interview part.
Yeah, because I don't know how y'all should really operate. First and
Interviews.
foremost, I
That's
want to
what
thank
Justin
y'all.
set you up for failure.
Hey, nah, we set us
First
to
of all,
succeed.
say, tell them who you are. They don't know you.
I told y'all earlier.
Well, we got
You was
other.
late. You was late. You
With
was
that
late.
dope
No,
ass
I'm
name.
talking about.
They know.
talking about-
They
I
know.
give
wanna
props
hear
to
your
dope
name.
ass name.
They
That's
wanna hear your
dope as
name.
I
shit.
know, I
If
heard
I
Ah.
had thought about that shit years ago, you would not have been able to use it.
Who better?
Come on.
Facts.
I like it.
Hey, first and foremost, Overtime Studios with 9 to 5 is not enough. I am WhoBeta, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at WhoBeta. Once again, it's WHO like who,
Yeah.
BET like the channel, and like Alpha.
Channel.
And today, I want to thank y'all for having us here. We got one of the St. Louis's probably top 2, top 3 artists in the building right now. Currently signed to T-Pain, Snappy Boy Entertainment.
Yes.
Let's go.
Been on
Nappy boy.
Midwest tours, been on country, been on continent tours, probably on the world tour. Been on the world tour? Not yet. Oh shit, been on the world tour. Goddamn, you got records with everybody.
Making dope ass videos.
Big dogs like
soccer stadium and shit. That was dope as fuck. You hyped me up like straight up. I was hyped every time I watched that video. Oh, sorry.
But shit, I ain't even got an intro on there. Everybody know who the fuck we talking about right now. Make some noise for Nando STL.
You got the clap. You got it on your.
All right.
Let's
We're
crack it.
gonna have to save that for the second half.
Yeah, we on
Hey,
the
dope
second
ass
half.
intro.
It's the
Take a
second
break.
half. We in the second half.
We didn't take no break.
Oh shit. Well,
It's all right.
Okay, anyway, let's keep
I
it
guess
moving.
we don't
Keep
get
it
no
going.
goddamn break today.
Yeah, just keep it
Too
going.
late, or you gotta smoke or something. I
Okay,
don't know.
so I gotta say this. My very first interview on the podcast. Right?
What?
'Cause, you know, I had did radio.
Gotcha.
Was 5 years ago when we was down at the old studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My very first. You know what I'm saying? So I follow and post and just on the strength of, you know what I'm saying? My very first interview was you.
I appreciate that.
And
I think
you
that
know
was my very first interview too.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
We
gotta
had
keep
so
that
much
on
fun.
count.
Like I got
Yeah.
pictures. I'm gonna send you the shit. Just,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so you'll have it. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I became a follower, and then I really like became a fan. Then when you was up for T-Pain shit and everything, when you know what I'm saying, came in second, that shit
Yeah.
broke my fucking heart. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like Fantasia would have lost. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit really broke my heart. Then I'm like, what? He's still with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So following you from there, these 5 years have been a journey, like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
So
I
thanks for that
appreciate
journey.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
You
for
look
the
so
flowers.
fucking different. You all thick and shit.
Oh, yeah, be running.
Shit,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Move back and
Yeah, I
forth.
like that. I like that.
Thank you.
So I'll let you know what I'm saying, y'all, you know.
You ain't asked your first question like you always do.
But,
Where
okay,
you from?
For them, where
For everybody.
are you from in St. Louis?
Yeah, so I grew up in Northwoods.
Okay.
Yeah,
Normally.
probably Northwoods. Yeah, for sure.
North
And then, yeah.
I was just about to say, where is that?
North
I'm
County.
a city girl.
North
Okay.
County
We
for
got
you,
the North
for you
County. We got the rep
North
that
County people, you
damn way.
motherfuckers.
I grew up in the weird part of North County though, for like most of my
On
life.
the edge.
Because before that, I stayed in Wellston.
Oh, that's county.
So you really
Yeah,
on
it
the
just
edge.
feel weird when we say it.
That's county.
Because it's city
It's
and
hard not to
county.
say that's the west side,
County.
even though we don't really have a west
It's
side.
city and
It's a
We
west
don't
county.
have a
side.
west side.
Wellston is not the city.
No, Wilson is the county.
Wellston is not the
It-
city.
It's
Wilson
the
is the
county,
county,
but
baby.
Thank you.
Go commit a crime, you going to St. Louis.
No, but I'm
Okay.
saying Wellston is
But
not,
I understand
not the
that.
city.
But if any city in St. Louis, you know, any of the North County cities, right, is
closer to the city.
is city, they act more city than they do county.
Yeah.
To me.
Well, they probably do because I hang with a whole lot of Western niggas
Uh,
that act like us.
I don't
They
know
like
what I don't know what that
killing
means.
Like,
Cause I'm a motherfucking 1988 graduate at Wellston.
Wellston
And,
niggas act like
and I
they
don't
like
act
this.
like
They
my
act
city
like
is
us
different from nobody else.
but then not so much. We
I hang with
Ferguson
them every day.
ass
All my
niggas,
family
you know
from
what I'm saying?
Normandy.
We
Yeah.
different. I don't know. To me, it always was different. I felt more like I was in the city when I was in Wellston. That's where the dope dealing and all of that. Other than Kinlock, I ain't see all that shit in Ferguson and Berkeley and all that
Yeah.
other shit.
Shit,
What was the
motherfucking
difference, though?
county
'Cause I
sold more
was a city
dope.
girl, so what's
Glasgow
the
Village
difference
and all
It ain't no
that.
difference.
All the dope.
It's the throwback thing.
It's
Like
a
nowadays,
North
everybody
County
move
debate.
everybody moving back and forth so much. Now it really don't make a difference.
Okay.
But for our TTs and uncles and shit out there, it make a difference. But like now it ain't no difference.
I
Niggas-
am a
Okay.
TT and
yeah,
uncle.
niggas is killing niggas is killing in the county like
Okay.
they killing. Actually, they killing more in the county now than the city.
He doing
the
the
crime
thing.
or
I'm
whatever.
finna put him off.
Yeah, 'cause it's the same shit now. I mean, it don't make you no tougher because you from the city. It don't make you no tougher because you from Kinlock, whatever. Hey, shit going down all across 314.
All day long.
Yeah.
That wasn't us
Of course.
talking.
I just think reason why I asked
But
that
you ain't gonna
question
do that
is
TT
because
uncle
I
shit.
think people from different areas of St. Louis
Move different.
act different.
100%.
In North County, when we were growing up, people from the city and stuff, you know what I'm saying, acted different than us. You know what I'm saying? They had alleys and shit like that. Shit, we didn't. When
Yeah,
I seen a motherfucking alley, I'm like,
Or
what's
corner
this?
stores.
It's
Y'all
a
had no
mini
corner stores
street.
in North
You know what
When I
I'm
went to the
saying?
city, I played on milk crates for basketball.
Southside people
No, thank you.
And jumped on the nasty
were
block.
really different.
Diverse. We were
from
diverse over there.
North County. You know what I'm saying? When I moved on the South Side, I lived over there 8 years. And only 2 niggas from North County came to visit me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's out- yeah,
But we're in the
Southside's out of
same
town,
city.
goddamn,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
You know we
So,
don't hang on them sides.
I mean, it's just different.
Exactly.
I enjoyed the South Side.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
gay
because
as
north
shit.
side and south side
You
two
know,
different
of
spots.
course. I love that shit. I'm like, what you mean? They They go right down the street with the Pride motherfucking parade. I'll be here. Shit.
With the naked bike ride, I'm not bitches.
Around the corner from the park, nigga. What? You know, it was just St. Louis. Where you live at can open up so many different things. If you live in the Hill, it's different from living on the opposite side of the South Side by South Broadway and all of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Germantown. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
State Street.
So that question is very valid if you're a St. Louis person.
Yeah.
That's a valid question,
how
but
you grow up.
but y'all was saying that like you act different because you're from the city or the county, but now y'all just broke it up and said depending on what part of the city you from, you act different. So whether you from 3rd District, you gonna act different from a nigga
and then
from the
you're
Hill.
still totally different from the people
from the
the
north
county.
side. So yeah, it don't make a difference where you from. You're gonna have some type of differentiality. And the city versus county thing, like y'all first started, it's pretty much
it
not.
could be city versus.
It's particularly where you from, because a nigga from Jennings gonna act way different from a nigga in U City.
Or
a
Bay.
nigga from North
Right
East,
around
from
the
the north
corner.
side.
They scared of 5-0.
So yeah, so
And St. Anne. If you from St. Anne, you got a little jitteriness about you.
So
You
what school did you go to?
Right.
For which part? I went to Bishop Middle,
Where you graduated?
where you graduate from?
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood.
Which one?
Which
Is
one?
that just regular? Okay, I
So
don't,
just
okay.
Hazelwood mean the central.
No, yeah.
He said he went to Bishop, so I'm gonna bring it back a little. How old are you?
33.
Okay,
Damn,
you
you
still got to go to
young.
Bishop.
It's a little baby.
Oh yeah, I guess you did.
I did not know you were that
They
young.
was closing it down by the time you was.
Yeah, I was like a freshman. They closed it down.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
they
was gonna say.
closed
When
Oh,
they,
wow.
no, I'm talking about, but you was at Bishop Middle first, so that's before you went to that school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I had to ask how old he was, because I'm like, that been closed for a while.
Yeah.
Huh. So,
For sure.
so what type of
I probably know
music
his
did you
people.
actually have playing in your household growing up? Because the music you do now is so different,
Yeah.
you know.
I grew up with my granny and my daddy.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was either gonna be
Generation
Maxwell or
blues.
Okay.
or
Or the
blues.
blues or gospel.
Yeah, or the Temptations or gospel or something like that. So
That's a good grow up with
Oh,
granny and
that's
dad.
the only thing that mean a thing to me. Don't wanna love.
Oh, Lord,
I
how
gotta
about
do the old people dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that has the biggest influence on us creatively. You know what I'm saying? I hope our grandparents are proud, because really, I was listening to a blues song and it just came on the radio. I don't know what the fuck I pushed, and I'm like, damn, I know that whole motherfucking song.
Yeah.
It's got to be my grandmama, because
Yeah.
my mama was R&B and shit. You know, she was Luther. My grandmama was B.B. King and motherfucking Clarence Carter. What was that? What's that, Stroking?
Yeah.
Is that dirty ass song? Oh.
That's what I be doing.
So since I don't remember everything, and not my people don't either. So when did you start your music?
I mean, I was like a drum. I played drums and piano and stuff before that. But I started rapping, I think, 2019, 2020 area.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, drums and piano.
So what caused that? What was it? Was it the pandemic or what was it?
Yeah, just
That
being.
sound like
Honestly, I don't really know. I feel like I was riding in the car. Well, I do know. I just ain't never said it publicly. But one of the biggest things was, I'm gonna just be honest about it. I watched a Smino interview, and he had said, me and Smino partners. So he had said you couldn't make it out of St. Louis if he wouldn't have moved to Chicago. He'd have never broke through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So he had to basically saying, by you staying here, you can't make it big about this motherfucker.
That's
Right, you
that's
can't
what
make
I
it up
keep
out of
hearing.
here.
I swear to God.
So I called him.
him.
Yeah, so I called him. We had a conversation about it.
Months ago.
No. So I called him. We had a conversation about it. And, of course, it was a heated conversation. I'm just like, bro, you could do that shit from here. And he like, well, do it then. So I did it.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's what's up. It's hot as fuck in here.
That's how you shut motherfuckers down.
Yeah, that was it.
Simple as
That was it. I mean,
That's how you shut motherfuckers
shout out to me. That's my nigga.
No, but you know what? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people problem. They think you gotta leave to get on. When
Nah, you gonna have to
It's
move
just
around.
harder.
You ain't gotta leave and
No, you
stay
don't.
gone.
It's just
you gotta
harder.
move
Keyword
around.
again.
Move around.
around.
And
You got to
stay
move
That's
consistent.
all you got.
You gotta stay consistent.
There you go with her. And what do I tell
He
you? all the
gave up
time?
on St. Louis and went to Chicago. And ain't nothing wrong with
It ain't the
that.
fact that he gave up. It's just the
No,
fact he see the
that's literally what
opportunity.
that's what the conversation was about. That's literally what he's saying.
No, I'm talking about when St. Louis artists leave here, it ain't the fact they giving up on St. They just see it ain't no outlet.
They think it ain't.
They think it ain't no outlet.
And he
but
proved them wrong.
once again, the world is all about who you know.
Yeah.
It is.
No matter where you're
That's
at.
why you gotta
can have
move
all the-
around.
You can have all the money in the world. You could be the most talented nigga in the world. But if you don't know the right people, you ain't getting in them buildings with them people.
So what you saying that? How did you actually even get? He's saying this is who you know.
So I think
How
we
did
was
you
both
meet
right.
who you-
I think we was both right. I think I did come right out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't move before I signed my deal. You know what I mean? And I had 2 deals before that we don't never even talk about. But that's just the one I chose. But after you get to a certain point, you do have to move. You can't, if you live here, and it ain't because ain't nothing gonna happen here.
Right.
It's just because it's gonna cost you more money.
Like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're gonna have somewhere in another state that you creatively are making everything, and you're spending money there.
Exactly.
And you're paying here too.
Cause your
To
base gonna be
live.
Atlanta, or you gonna end up flying to Atlanta every goddamn week, or
Every
LA
week,
or New York,
right.
wherever your
Definitely.
label was at. You got to go there all the time and shit to do business.
That's it. Or if the show out there, or if it's any type of events, or the BET Awards happen, or just to make appearances so you can meet people.
Right.
You do so much moving that by the time you get back, you be broke. You know what I mean?
Like a motherfucker.
Now, did you fund that yourself, or did you have a team, or how did that work for you?
Both. So the reason I got signed, like she said, I lost the competition. But me and Payne I pulled up on him in Chicago.
Yeah, I was so fucking dope to get. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man. That's my nigga.
I
Like,
mean,
Y'all
y'all
cool
music,
as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all
but
cool as
y'all
fuck.
connection.
You could just
Yeah.
feel the
Y'all
energy, bro.
music
Yeah.
is so fucking dope together. You
Thank
know what I'm
you.
saying?
Thank you.
That's what I saw from watching and everything, is that y'all styles just work together.
yeah.
So
We similar people.
I'm telling you, bro,
That's what's
my
up.
fucking heart. Like,
Yeah.
I knew you had it.
It worked though. I think it worked out better
It
than
did.
because the deal that if you won the competition, the deal you got wasn't really that great of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I pulled up on him in Chicago and we ended up chopping it up. They ended up going to the strip club. They invited me, but he took too long to get there. And I just wasn't finna wait around for no nigga to get to the strip club. So I left, and then he called me. That's what caused the whole conversation to happen.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
all.
he knew. He's like, hold on,
That
why
was
you
bad.
here?
Yeah, like
Because
what's
if you would
crazy.
have waited, you would have been like a lame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have been a lame
Yeah.
man.
Like, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
So then they was taking too long. He
That's some
said,
St.
"Let's
Louis
let's
shit.
let's try to
For
work
sure.
on the situation." I recorded Yoda while we was out there, the song that we did together, and the lawyers. He got his lawyers together. We was going back and forth trying to figure out what I wanted. It was still taking too long, and I'm just like, "Fuck the deal. Here 5 racks." So I just cash out them 5,000. I'm like, "Just meet me wherever. I'll meet you there with a camera crew, and let's just shoot the video. We'll go from there." So he fucked with that so heavy that after that he texted me and said, "What do you want in a deal?"
Yeah, that was like grown
And I
man
texted
shit.
him back,
Yeah.
and then I had a contract for everything I
That's
want.
literally like
Say no
you
more.
just buy.
That's
That's like
dope.
buying a promoter a drink just to fucking.
What you
network.
trying? That's like you
Oh my
handling your
Lord.
business.
Word
It's
what he
little
just
shit.
said.
It's
Yeah.
the little shit.
He basically just told you, world, if you ain't got no money, you could want to be a rapper all the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be rappers, but if you ain't got no money, you ain't got a motherfucking chance.
And
Motherfucker dog.
showing a motherfucker that you
Oh,
invest in,
sorry.
that
Yeah.
you
Yourself.
are investing
Yeah.
in
That's all
yourself,
we need.
means
How
something.
many of these rappers you know they can't
nobody-
be ready to spend $5,000 right now?
He
They ain't
showed
even
that
got no
nigga.
fucking life
It's-
insurance, nigga.
You walking it. You're not just talking. You
Yeah, that's
walking
just
it.
basically called boss moves. You got to move
Yes.
with purpose, and you got
And I
to show
hate that-
motherfuckers.
and you
I'm
know
the
what?
shit too.
And I don't like to kill
Him
nobody.
telling
I'm the
the
shit
story.
too.
Him
I
telling
don't
the
give a
story
fuck.
like, nah,
Motivations
that's
off.
him.
I don't want to kill nobody's dreams and motivations off, but it is what it fucking
You
it
have
is
to
what-
invest in yourself.
You
Fuck
have,
that.
and you have to not no look money. We talking about big boy. We
And
talking
he
about
really,
thousands
he
of
could have
dollars.
really asked for more than that, though.
Flat out.
He could
Yeah.
have really been like, nah, I need another 5, but he like seemed like a cool
Like a
ass
motherfucker.
dude.
He gave it back.
He gave it back.
Oh,
That's what I'm
really?
saying. So it was like it wasn't like immediately.
Right.
We shot the video. I paid for everything. We met in Chicago, shot the video up there, and then after that I signed my deal. And in the deal, it was like +5. He gave me the money back.
Wow.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
what's
That's
up.
real shit there.
He genuine as fuck.
Because what people look
What's
for,
up, Isaiah?
what people look for, period,
It's
when they
character.
dealing with your character, and like he just said, how much you gonna invest in yourself?
yourself.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you gonna really
What's
do
your
this?
grind?
And what you about? Because people don't have time for bullshit. And then just like you said, everybody wants something for free. Like we always get everybody that wants you. Well, I'm bad. I can rap and I can act. I can do. So they just want you to do everything. But a lot of times, like they say, you have to invest in your own self and put your own money in. It's
Yes,
not all
most
work.
definitely.
It's money too.
Them beats cost.
And that's what what I'm saying. And then
That
as soon as
studio
you
time
threw your
counts.
money out, he like, oh, this man already grinding. He already know what he
know
want.
what it is. He
He
trying.
going. He putting his money out there. It's bullshit. It ain't about okay, yeah, you famous or whatever, but it's about also me. This is what my passion is. This is
Like
what I want to do.
motherfucker.
This is what I'm ready for. You in, you out, you out. I'm still gonna keep striving and moving on what I'm doing. So that's what I'm getting. I got from you. So I'm quite sure this man got that from you.
Yeah.
So it's all about that.
For sure.
So I got a question. So what happened after that? Like, what journey did y'all go on together?
Yeah, so I started going down there to Atlanta. We started working on. I dropped the album, and then that's where we started. We actually butt heads a lot in the beginning. You feel me? Because he really didn't want me to support the crib like that. He felt like
Support what? St. Louis?
yeah,
See?
yeah.
He wanted you to be.
Wait, let him tell him we're gonna do it.
Yeah. Just
Or-
We had, I know what you're talking about.
Not
but
in
me
a
and you
bad way.
conversate.
Not in
You
a bad
conversate
way.
on
You know what I mean? It was more of a
limit.
it was more of an analytic thing. When they looked at like the popular, they don't. We prideful here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We too proud.
But other places don't look at us how we look at us.
Yeah.
So they just like the population too small. If you pop there, you still gonna have to pop somewhere else. Why
Yeah,
we-
most definitely.
You know what I'm
Most
saying?
That's most definitely right.
So when he go on tour, he don't come to St. Louis. So
Don't nobody come here.
we was trying to figure out how to
they do
keep
now.
my brand. The first thing they wanted to do was drop the STL on my name. They just like nobody does that shit. If you gonna put it in the beginning, like NBA Youngboy, NLE Chopper, be STL Nando. Don't be Nando STL. I'm like, nah, that sound like some gang shit. We gonna leave it the way it is. You know what I mean? And so we would bump heads because the On Everything record I got with Nelly, Chance the Rapper was on it. You feel me? And I was like, that shit not happening. If the first thing we gonna do is they say Nelly don't do records with niggas like me. You know what I mean? Ones who not in the streets or not popping already or from a certain area of the local scene.
I
Pimp
was,
Juice
So
quit it.
you like to.
I was absolutely surprised.
Yeah.
Pimp Juice quit it.
I was absolutely
Pimp Juice
surprised.
quit it.
Scorpio.
You just gotta
Okay.
tell
Okay,
Pimp
well,
Juice
yeah.
quit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I was absolutely surprised.
Yeah.
When I seen
You don't
it,
leave me hanging,
Yeah.
my fellow Scorpio.
I'm like,
Dang, go
he ain't paying
ahead,
attention.
Yeah.
what? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And this is
Let
when
me
I had
hang
the video show. So Jessica was like, we gotta play it. I'm like, he had a video with Nelly?
Yeah.
Nelly don't do videos with these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
That shit was crazy.
And it was right at the beef that he was
Mhm.
having with Ali. So
Yeah.
whoever your marketing motherfucker, that was genius
Yeah.
to put that shit out right
Yeah.
then and there.
Yeah.
Because if you want some, I want to see the beef shit,
You gonna go look at the video.
that video fits right into it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my fucking
Say,
goodness.
oh my goodness.
We gotta play this again.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That
It was-
video
it was
had like
fire.
a.
It was
I think we
fire.
spent like $300 on that whole video too. That was the craziest part about it.
Really?
Was like, yeah, it just fell into place. Payne had hit Nelly first about doing the record. I am like telling all our business, but low key it don't matter at this point. He hit Nelly first. Nelly didn't know who I was and nothing like that. And I had just got signed. Nothing. We hadn't dropped nothing yet. And Nelly, he didn't say no, but he said, so what? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? He like, I signed somebody from your city, blah, 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 blah. And he like, so what? And so then,
Pimp Juice, that's not a good attitude.
Payne-
I don't care.
no, it wasn't. It was a,
mean,
it was
it's
a,
a business
It
it was a
is
business
what it
thing,
is.
It
right?
ain't personal.
I understand.
It wasn't personal though.
Fail.
As a street
If
nigga,
he had
that's
a
not a
been,
good attitude.
It's
but
not
if
bad.
he
But you
had
go
a
in
been,
thinking that it was gonna be something
knowing,
different.
Can't
Yeah.
You
nobody
always
affect
expect
this
that.
man got
knowing
going
what
on,
I
no way.
know about St. Louis music
Can't
and
nobody
Nelly
affect
and all of
nothing he
that,
got going on.
if he had said anything different, it would have been a surprise.
He could have been like 2 hands.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it was more so about
That's how he's
they
always
would. They didn't really
he
have a
don't want
relationship like
nobody
that.
from St. Louis doing better than him.
No, it wasn't that though. It was just that Payne
Don't talk
and
about Nelly. to
Payne
them.
and Nelly didn't have a relationship like that.
Oh yeah, so it's like
So
why
this
you
random
random
number
as fuck.
hitting you up
Okay,
like,
yeah, and I
I
get
need
that.
something from you.
Oh, yeah.
He like, and what? You know what I'm saying?
That's some St. Louis shit for sure.
Yeah.
That
So
pride coming in.
so then we dropped Yoda, and then that shit did $1 million in 2 weeks.
I'm telling you.
And then
tight.
yeah, then I got booked for my own college tour. Then I went on tour with Payne.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we did a bunch of other shit.
Oh, okay.
So then I seen Nelly on 314 Day. I was like, I flew home. I decided I left the tour. I'm like, I'm gonna fly home, meet Mo myself, and then I
That's
fly back
tight.
to the tour. So I came back by myself, and he was at Shisha. So I pulled up on him at Shisha, and I'm like, yo, I'm Nando, I'm Payne artist, blah blah. And he like, oh, you that nigga everybody been talking about, right? And so I'm just like, let's go to the
Show 'em better
studio.
you tell 'em.
Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm like, I pay for the video, I pay for the record. It don't matter. I just want to get it done because that's the next thing I want to drop. And so he put his drink down, and he was like, when you want to do it? I'm like, we do this shit tonight. And then that was it. He ain't charged me. He ain't charged me $1.
You always ready. We have to always be ready. Oh my God.
It's definitely some St. Louis shit because if you peep St. Louis artists, our videos do not be them expensive ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Shit, you look at it, don't nobody shit be all
But
that expensive
back in
for
the
real.
day,
Shit.
I mean, Nelly and them changed that shit though.
Yeah.
If you look at videos and shit like that, Nelly and them changed that shit. After Nelly and them, then people went regular and everything. But before that, they was making these $1 million ass videos and having the Batman appearing and all of that.
All that shit going on.
Yeah.
Y'all feel us on that, yeah.
Country Grammar and Ride With Me and shit like that. St. Louis shit really changed that shit. And to me, that's the dope shit. I don't know. I think it's better to have a video that you ain't going broke for.
Yeah.
Because a lot of artists back in the day used to go fucking
Since they still do.
Fucking Cisco went broke making the motherfucking video to like broke.
Yeah.
And I tell people, if you gonna shoot a video like on a street nigga, if you shoot a video, you gonna pay a motherfucker on the street shoot you a video $300-$500, and you ain't got no money like that. You damn sure better sell this motherfucker to try to get your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just shooting the video so you can impress somebody, so you can say you a rapper, B.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all
what
they
a lot
want
of
to
these
do.
motherfuckers do.
I mean, I literally have footage of people who paid
definitely
when I used to make music videos for people. I still have the footage and shit. They never even came and got the shit, but they paid me.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
I used to.
Right. She just ain't been an astronaut.
So what
That's
exactly?
what I'm waiting on.
I'm sorry. What do you have going on at this moment?
Yeah, so we came off tour last year. We did Looking For Me. I just got like 2 Netflix placements. Then my album come out actually next month. My new album come out next month, Kane. So
when is it coming out? Because I start my podcast and we're gonna be reviewing.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So
How's Kane spelled?
like the Kane and Abel.
Now, so how did you come about that title? What made you do that one? Because it's controversy. in
Yeah,
that name,
I
so.
think that's what it was. I find this the first. Even though Yoda was my first project, this is my first real album. This the first time I was in control of everything.
Okay.
I picked all the features. You know what I'm saying? I got features on it from everybody I wanted. You know what I mean? It's a super. There's a super feature on there that I never thought I would get. You know what I mean? Like my favorite artist of all time who passed away, but he on my album.
I'm sorry to
Crazy.
hear that.
And then,
Don't tell me. I will check.
Yeah,
I was gonna
be
ask, but
surprised.
I
I was gonna ask too, but I want to be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Especially
So,
that nigga passed away and shit.
yeah, so I think the name Kane and Abel though was because I always felt like I related to Cain in the Bible more than I related to Abel. I always felt like I related to the bad people. Like not saying that
So
I'm
it
a
must have
bad
been all
person.
the women, because all the women bad. Let me stop.
No, not the. It's more so as I gotta understand it. I never felt like his name was Abel. Everybody ain't Abel. You know what I'm saying? from the beginning of time, I felt like God always had a conversation with him. He never even talked to Cain. And so it wasn't like he didn't try to give his best, but when somebody say something, the whole story is Cain didn't give a good enough sacrifice. And when everybody was like, you supposed to give better.
His best.
Yeah, he like, why I need to give this nigga my best? I just got it. I ain't even got that much. You know what I'm saying? A normal person would question that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Abraham was finna kill his son. I don't care who asked. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So I always felt like I wanted to talk in this album about the good parts of Cain. We always talk about his one fucked up situation. Nigga had one fight and it went too far and we banished him from there. He had a whole nother family. He probably did $1 billion good. Every hood nigga I know call themselves a demon. And them some of the most loving, you know what I'm saying? Them the people that's gonna pull up on me when I needed a ride. Them the people who will shoot me some money without asking for.
The thugs always was good.
I grew up around way more Canes than Abels.
Hustlers.
So
Yeah.
so that's the album about.
I like
what's
that.
up.
I like
Yeah,
that. That's
and even with interesting, if you was to go see a movie, just be 1,000. If you was to go see a movie, would you rather see a movie about Abel's story or Cain's?
Cain's. We don't.
Well, that's nature.
Abel died. We don't.
That's
we want
it.
to see Cain.
You would want to know like what made him do that, what made him
what
think like
happened
that.
after he ran?
On my soul. So that's where we at with it.
I think in reality, and we speak about that all the time, everybody wants to see the bad and they want to see the struggle because
we love the
we
villain.
all been not only it's not even so much of that. No matter where you come from, majority of the time, everybody has a hard struggle in something
That's
in
true.
some part of their life.
Yeah.
So when
If
you
you say
when you
you
can
heavy, you a
relate,
goddamn
it's
liar.
very relatable.
That's true.
So when
Shit.
you can relate
Struggle
to
is
stuff,
necessary.
and
Right,
that too,
yes.
but and that be all the
gotta
currency.
learn
But
how to embrace
when
it,
you
though.
relate
Yeah.
to something,
Gotta embrace it, though.
Yeah.
everybody don't relate to all the good. Everybody can just relate to something bad.
So
Yeah.
my blackness,
So we gonna want to do
My
that.
blackness
Exactly.
must tell y'all that you know, some people believe that Kane's children are the Europeans.
I ain't know that.
Remember
Really?
he left.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Europe.
Yeah.
That's
That makes
where,
sense.
That's where they came
You're
from.
like, fuck y'all.
That's crazy. It makes sense.
I mean, I'm just telling y'all some nigga shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's,
So,
that's
yeah.
the lane I live in. I gotta let y'all know that
She
Kane.
just said some niggas.
I mean,
Yeah.
for real.
Wow.
Kane, his children are supposed to be the Europeans, the
Europeans.
other people,
Oh, okay.
because where Abel was where Mary and you know, I mean not Mary, where his parents was, where they had their other children, and that's where we so-called come from. He left because of him being ashamed of God.
Mm-hmm.
He left, and that's where Europeans come from.
That's
That
crazy.
nigga was ashamed,
You silly.
just like the rest
So,
of these niggas.
If you believe all that shit, I don't believe all that shit, but I did, you know what I'm saying?
To
get
To
the
each
reason
his
and all
own.
that
Yeah.
shit, so
You-
they-
That's why I tell people. People
So
study
they-
a lot of stuff. You
Yeah.
don't got to believe in it to
Just
study
because you
it.
don't believe in don't mean you don't know.
That's what I say. You
The
believe. You can
devil
study.
know the Bible.
You can study.
So I know what you listened
all
to
about how
growing
you
up,
interpret the shit.
but
Listen,
who
a lot
were
of people don't
your
know the Bible,
actual influences, like when it comes to rap
Music?
or just music in general?
Yes.
Man, so I got an influence for low key all the little shit I do. You know what I mean? Some of them, they ain't living the best life right now. We still gonna mention them though. So like my cadences come from Mystical.
Oh,
He
Oh, I
That was
can
always
see
my
that. I
favorite.
can see
We gotta
that.
teach bro to
You
do
know,
Yeah.
this
You
my,
be
We gotta
trying,
keep Brody
I be
keep
trying not to
his
listen
Yeah,
to him,
yeah.
and
We
some
gotta
stuff
keep
still
Brody
be
keep
coming
his dick in his
on.
my
pants.
top. I know
I
he
love
be
it.
We
raping
gotta keep him to
bitches.
keep his dick in his pants.
I
That's what's
look,
wrong
because
right
he
now.
never had to.
Yeah.
If he had came to St. Louis and
Gotta
found
keep my
the
brother
thick
keep his
bitch,
dick in
he
his
never would have had to.
Yeah.
Right up.
Nigga, I'll go over there and get that bitch for you. It'll be legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on now, nigga. You slack. Anyway, I love him.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
I
one
saw
of
it.
the greatest.
Who else?
DMX.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Similar artists.
Yeah. De La Soul.
DMX just had a bunch of motherfucking yes men hanging around him. They were scared to tell him no. Yes.
Killed
don't
them all.
question me. That's exactly what. That's what happened to DMX.
He was a crackhead before he
Nah,
died.
he was just on drugs. I
He
mean,
was already.
He was already,
he made great music.
but he was
No,
on
but I'm
crack
saying, but
before he even
When you got people that
became.
gonna keep on giving you
Niggas
the
that
drug,
allowed him to
instead of telling you to do the
Thank
right
you.
thing, they just gonna
Damn.
keep feeding you the drug.
Yo,
you don't fuck with a
nigga,
nigga
when
come
you
in and
when you
see-
are the HNIC,
That
yo
don't mean-
niggas
that's
can't
when
tell you
know
to
you
stop
got a bunch
smoking
of
that
hoe
crack.
ass-
Yeah.
You got a bunch of hoe ass niggas around you.
When they say it, you on that crack.
I'm sorry.
They don't be around you no more.
I'm sorry. They probably lost a lot of best friends. No fucking fake.
Because as the HNIC,
because I can't. sit
once
around
you
thinking
own that
everybody
shit,
was
you
sitting around
own that
with
shit. Them niggas couldn't get him off.
They
His
probably tried.
wife couldn't get him off. His kids couldn't get him off.
They tried.
Nobody can get you off. You gotta get
Most
you off.
definitely. All day long.
So whatever
That's what
these
he
niggas
said.
saying around, you know who the yes
All day
man
long.
is? You should blame the yes motherfuckers who
All
was
day
around
long.
Lit Kim ass that kept letting her fuck herself
Yes
up.
men.
That's what we need to talk about with yes men.
That man
Let's
had
not
yes
talk about
men around.
crackhead
That's
yes
all I've been
men.
saying.
She said,
Yes
she
men.
said, look here.
Yes, it's
She
somebody.
had all yes women around her.
Somebody was around her like, yes, girl, get
She
that
had all
nose fixed
yes women.
again.
She
Yes,
most
girl.
she most
Yeah.
definitely did.
That
Y'all
night
hella
of
funny. Who was
skin.
that?
She most definitely did all
Anywho,
yes women.
that's a long ass thumbnail. Anyway,
Alright.
go ahead, your turn.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on.
Who
That's
else?
that
Who
pimp
else for
nail.
you? I know.
Them back in the day,
He
some
gonna scratch that
tail
bitch.
and some other-
Clip
Oh,
He
yeah.
waiting. We can't hear him.
Who got a pimp nail?
Him right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, his nail longer than
What up,
mine.
pimp?
Them
You
motherfuckers
heard?
hella
What up?
long.
He got that pimp nail.
He
We
do
said.
got that pimp nail.
Look.
They used to put the cocaine right there.
And
And
see- you do it like
First
this.
thing I noticed.
Look, you do it like this. Here, Bricks.
That's what we do.
I got that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My
What
uncle came
were
out
your
of
other
prison when I was
influences?
7. I've been reading
My
Ice.
other influences like CeeLo Green.
And you can
okay,
see that.
great.
I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
CeeLo. Because CeeLo music make you feel good. Your music do that.
Yeah.
Especially when you walked out in that motherfucking stadium on that thing, you get a rush like you walked out at all them people around at the stadium. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's like a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
who
can
else?
see that.
Oh, that's it.
Those the biggest ones.
Okay, that's
you know what I mean. Besides like churchy shit, but yeah, those the biggest ones.
What's the churchy shit?
So
I gotta know what the churchy shit is.
I'm a big quartet nigga, so like really old foot stomp music is where I get a lot of like harmonies
that Baptist
and ideas.
building music.
Yeah.
When we had the Baptist building on Grand,
Yeah.
the real quartets come down and sing, baby. They sing that little building and rock it out.
Yeah,
So the
Yeah.
men's choir.
for sure.
Boy,
For
your
sure,
choir
Mississippi
can't make
Mass.
you stand the church leading up and out, it's sitting up in that motherfucker. Your choir ain't shit.
But
that's the type
but
of
in the
church I
men's
need.
choir,
You know what I'm saying?
when
If
you
your choir can't
music
stand,
moves
make
me
you
hard.
when you
stand.
reach
It says
73,
your
you
choir
might
ain't
want to
shit.
retire from the men's choir,
fucking
please.
fake it.
When you hit like 73, please retire.
Why you say
What
that?
happened to
Why
73?
you say that?
You know what I mean.
Cause I can take you a whole bunch of old motherfuckers that'll sing they mother, sing your goddamn
Okay.
back out
I
for
know
it.
And
one day
I
we
know
still
a
like,
lot
we
of-
still be
And
singing.
they in my family.
And I
Right
know
now.
a lot of them, when they
Shit.
get to that age,
No
the
fucking
pipes
fake.
get a little
You know,
weak.
no, man,
But you're
if
still
you a singer, you a
cheering
singer.
because
Shut the
you're
fuck
in
up.
Jesus' house.
Sis,
Shut
you a
the
singer.
fuck up.
You a singer, you a singer, sis.
Cause
Dick.
I
That's
went
what
to a
she is.
church that had
Your
5
other name is
choirs,
Richard.
and anytime the old people
Look,
choir
I know they make
came,
me
I
come.
would not go to
Like,
church,
this bitch
and my
coming to
mama
my
used to get
church?
mad at me
Damn.
because I got tired of that everybody in their own ways, and all of a sudden you got 10 motherfuckers, ooh, and up,
Yeah.
and up, and
Yeah.
talk to the. I'm like, nah, I'm not going. I don't give a fuck what church it is. I went every Sunday except when the old choir sang, cause
Baby.
they would fuck up a song. I don't care. Sing, nah, shut up. Shit,
So
don't
you grew
sing.
up in the church?
Yeah.
Was it Baptist, Pentecostal? What was it?
I mean, all, but for the most part,
I did too.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
was at all Pentecostal.
yeah, I played drums,
Missionary
so I was moving
Oh,
around.
you was everywhere.
Yeah.
So which church you play drums in?
Well, I started at Believers Temple.
Okay.
Believers Temple was like off Natural Bridges, a little small storefront church.
church.
And
Everybody don't
then,
believe. Yeah.
yeah, and then we left there. I played at the Fresh. Then I left there. I played at New Missionary. Then I played a bunch of churches.
Okay.
So
Y'all terrible.
What, drummers?
Just
Musicians?
everybody in the church band.
Yeah.
Y'all super whores.
Yeah.
oh, absolutely.
But I thought everybody in church is super cool.
Shut up.
Abs. And
Not
even-
everybody.
If the leader is
It
the
is
king
levels.
whore,
Even the pastor.
It is
don't.
levels
the
to
leader
the
is the king
whoredom.
whore.
It's levels to
He's
it.
still a musician.
But
The musicians was like the celebrities
the
of the church.
musicians are the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the cool
elite
niggas.
in the
What
church.
all I'm saying is, shit.
Especially
why
if
would they be
you
whores?
if you break down and you
The
got
goddamn
15
preachers-
motherfuckers getting the Holy Ghost, you getting some pussy out.
Yeah, and
Oh my God.
I would be a whore. For the I know that preacher is a goddamn bonafide whore.
Nando, am I lying?
Nah, you're not.
All right.
So you mentioned that you didn't really start rapping until 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Walk me through a day in the life of 17-year-old Nando.
At that time,
Uh-huh.
shit,
No,
out here,
at your 17-year-old self.
my 17-year-old self,
Yeah.
was I like a junior?
Uh-huh.
So I went to Central. I was in the band. So I played in the band. I worked at Office Max. I always was gonna keep me some money.
Okay.
And
Motherfucker.
on me.
Was that your
On
first
me.
job? Or
Yeah, I was just telling my son that I was like, man, I just realized when I was 15, I have had a car ever since I was 15.
Like a
I ain't
motherfucker.
never not had a car.
Like a
Wow.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
We hustled way harder
Wow.
than they do.
Yeah.
Most
Way
definitely.
harder.
Way. So it shocks me when I hear my son want to work. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, my son.
Yeah.
He want to work.
Yeah.
So okay,
Goddamn,
so you made
shit.
your own money. What was your relationship with your parents like?
Well, my daddy was always, you know what I mean, there. Yeah. He wasn't never like not letting a nigga go too far away. Same, my granny the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's his mama, so she was like the safety net. Everybody lived at her house, so even though it was a 2-bedroom, it was
That's Granny
12
got-
motherfuckers there. Yeah.
If Granny got a house,
It
everybody going to
it
be
never
there.
seemed like a 2-bedroom.
That's where everybody
Right.
going to be at.
Man,
No
and it's so funny. That's what a lot of like this album like talks about, stuff that I realize now was special. I got a record called Hood Baby that come out, and the remix come out with LaRussell. Shout out LaRussell. But I didn't realize how cool certain shit was. Like now,
Yeah.
don't nobody go to their granny
And
house
we love to have
1,000
that.
people. We all
Don't
stayed on the
sleep on-
same street.
Yes, we stayed across the street from my grandmama.
That right there fucks me up. Like I thought everybody stayed across the street from their motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize
It
that
was
wasn't a
so
thing.
normal.
It was special.
All my
We don't know who that is.
All my family,
Bring
I
'em
just
in.
walked out the door and I could go
He like, bring 'em
everywhere.
in.
That's it.
They right there.
It was
Right.
so normal to us. It's abnormal, like how my kids grow up.
Yeah.
That my kids don't have grandparents.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
They, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't like how we
so
grew
it's
up.
for me, watching them, I'm like, damn.
They missing out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, if it wasn't no food there, I walked right across the street and ate like a queen.
And if it was food there, you still walk across the street because grandma got some different shit.
My grandma was a baker, and my fat ass was getting all the caramel cake and any kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's so different now that we don't have those. It is.
We tell them all the time, y'all don't have the life. Y'all missing out.
And I tell my kids, I feel sorry for y'all, but y'all missed out.
On some shit.
They missed out. They missed out on the gatherings.
Yeah.
Family.
Sunday.
I mean, just not on Sunday, just the tightness of
But
families anyway.
That was the day. Sunday was definitely the day that you saw everybody. If you didn't see your auntie and uncle during the week, they at work. Different.
But I'm talking
on
about
Sunday,
when you all stay next to each other, you gonna see everybody all day long.
Yeah, but you know, once
walk outside, my whole
we had to stand in line.
Who is this,
the,
y'all? We gotta bring our person in. We got somebody on the
Dr. John.
We got somebody on the
said Dr. John.
Whatever that shit was they had in the spoon.
We got somebody on.
What's up, you there?
Yeah. We had to stand in line for that shit.
I'm here.
I would never.
Father John tastes good, though.
That's some disgusting shit.
Father John was the best.
They had a little root beer in it.
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna bring in.
Y'all taste buds are demented.
No.
It tastes like root beer a
That
little bit.
shit gross.
Was it the best taste?
That shit hit.
I don't like root beer. That's
You don't
probably
like
why
So
I
it was
love
Jägermeister.
this
That's why you need to be banging your gavel. Cause we said we gotta talk to our goddamn guests
day.
now.
Still to this day, I don't like root beer. So
We only got 10 minutes. We gotta talk to
My
them.
husband said all the
Life,
people who like root beer.
Hog life.
That's on mute.
Mute. You got unmuted.
You gotta unmute this.
Yo.
No, he don't know.
Oh, there you go. Hey,
I gotta do my job.
we sorry.
Yeah.
We sorry.
It can't find.
Oh, good.
We're a
Yeah,
little,
good.
we're a little worried. We be talking that way. You gotta jump in.
Man, it's all good. I was enjoying the conversation.
Just go ahead. We're sorry. We apologize.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Hawk Light, Chop It Up, the podcast, Battle Rap King, and based out of New Orleans.
All right.
New Orleans.
Podcaster, interviewer, review music. I'm just basically, working on this underground scene, trying to get these artists out here, man.
So, are you a rapper, a producer, or what exactly do you do?
I'm a podcaster. Basically, what I do is interview artists that make music.
Oh, okay. And your podcast is called what? Because I forgot. I seen that.
Chop It Up, the podcast, which is behind me. I don't know how y'all see it.
That's why I see a little bit of it. I see a little bit of it. That's why I was like, yeah, I see that. That's what's up. Yeah, that's nice. So you painted that? Look like it's painted on a.
I got a graphic designer I've been working with for a while. He did the he did the design.
That nigga know what he doing.
All right.
Now,
All right.
how did you come about starting Chop It Up podcast?
Discord days during the pandemic. Kind of accident. I'm gonna say accidental. I would say it wasn't my first choice, and when I first did an interview, somebody was like, "You should do it. This your thing," and it has branched from like podcasting to DJing. Like a lot of people see me as DJ because I review and react to music as well, and I really give it my honest opinion. And I never saw these two elements being a part of who I am today, but I see it's the fit, it's the right fit, and I'm just getting comfortable, and I'm really just scratching the surface, I believe.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Shit.
so?
Like you're doing a pretty good job to me.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, question for me because I'm not familiar. So what days do you do your podcast? And exactly where can we find it?
We find me on all social media platforms. But when I'm live, I'm usually live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch under Hawk Life, Facebook and YouTube under Chop It Up, the podcast.
Okay.
Should be easy to find with a DA, not a THE.
On that Twitch, what's up with that Twitch, man? Because I see a lot of people be promoting that Twitch. What actually be going on there right there, man?
It's really organic. It's really organic engagement.
Okay.
I believe that's y'all correct. Ain't that Ali talking to me?
He said you Ali.
No, this big fail talking.
No, okay. I didn't know who talking. I wasn't really looking at the screen, but it's really organic engagement. And what I was about to say, if you already got something going, it should be an easy transition for you. Just be yourself.
That's what's up. I see a lot of people promoting that. I do see a lot of people promoting that motherfucker.
That's what's up.
Now you
Absolutely. It's definitely something I would say to look into.
You mentioned that you a battle rapper.
I used to. I have a league. I got a little league, a little underground league, battlers. We do some stuff online. I have never did anything live, but I'm working on a live event coming soon. Working with my guy Jag 2 out of Georgia. Used to work with the rest in peace, the late Enchanting. He used to work with Enchanting. We got something coming up live in New Orleans soon. We working on all this showcase. So it's a lot be going on. I mean, it been going on. Yeah.
And you out of Atlanta?
No,
New Orleans. New Orleans. I forgot. You said New Orleans. No, I heard that. I'm old. Get 55 and y'all understand. Yeah. So basically, you said it started around the pandemic, and you jumped right into it. So is this like a full-time, like career that you got going on now, or do you still
Absolutely.
work?
Absolutely. It's branded LLCs.
Okay.
It's a legal business. I'm big on the independent side of things. I don't mind, collaborating with somebody mainstream, but I'm big on the independent because I know the hard grind. I know the generation I came up in. I'm an 80s baby, so we came up in a generation. It was foot traffic and word of mouth. Today is a lot of other different elements. I still wanted to keep that element in because it was a different kind of hustle when you had the foot traffic and word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot more easier on artists, but it's still harder.
Yeah. Word of mouth still one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest spread of the word, and still to the day.
That's like a not a bad pride thing, but a good pride thing, because that's like when you passionate about something and you doing your own thing and you out there grinding and promoting yourself and doing all these different things, and it works for you. It just makes you feel better about everything as well, and then it's you also being promoted in your own image and your stage, and they like, oh yeah, I met him or I saw him, and I actually did get a chance to communicate with this guy face to face and things like that. So I love that. Well, you say you're a 70s, I mean an 80s baby. I'm a 1970 baby, so I know about how you get out there and do whatever and all of that. So it does make you feel better about what you accomplished. I always felt like that. Yeah.
How was the grind for you? Like before you became Nando. So like how did you actually go about that?
It's the same. I think it's the same. I think social media is like the regular way to promote. But word of mouth is how you skip the line. If you can get your shit directly in front of somebody, bro.
It don't get no better than that.
Yeah. It's somebody who wouldn't have seen you on social media.
Like
you know what I mean?
Once again, all about who you know.
If you step into that arena with somebody, it's true.
You got to know somebody, B. You can have a million fan base, goddamn it. They'll come get you there, but other than that, you got to know somebody that actually bring you in that building.
I got a question for both of y'all. If you could tell your younger self, knowing what you know about the industry that you're in now, what advice would you give yourself?
You can go first, big homie.
Do dope shit.
My younger self, I tell myself to take the risk.
Take the risk.
All right.
Because fear can hold you back. Sometimes being where I'm from, growing up in the struggle, we all feel the unknown. And, because we so used to what we be around.
Yeah.
And it's different when you go outside of it and see that there's a bigger picture. There's different things.
Yes. And that's why I be telling these St. Louis niggas, St. Louis ain't the only place they kill and rob.
Right.
Us in here in St. Louis, we think we the only ones that do what we do in here. Wow. This city is something. I don't give a fuck where you from in the world. It's nothing. It's no other city like this city, B. And I done been to a whole lot of cities. Ain't no motherfucker they don't act like how we act here. I'm sorry. We something totally different here, B. I'm sorry.
So what's your answer?
What would I tell my younger self?
Yeah.
That was a good one. You know what I mean? Take the risk is definitely a good one. I think the biggest one I would say is you right. I think a lot of times when you younger, you be thinking you maybe a little crazy or your dream a little too big. But it's like, nigga, you right. You are different. You don't fit in, and you right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
And don't listen to the
Say
bullshit.
you.
Don't me.
Don't listen
Say
to
you.
it.
Yeah.
That's when you start bitching bitch ass friends. You thought
I
they was
promise,
your-
bro. That's a part of my
Yeah.
life I'm
Goodbye.
in right now.
See, that's why Big Phil by himself. They don't
Yeah.
like prosperity, so they'll leave you alone. Goddamn it, I just keep waving at motherfuckers. Like, you know, keep doing what you doing.
That's what's
that,
up,
y'all,
y'all. So I
those
gotta-
answers gave me chills.
I gotta steal from Jessica right now.
Mhm.
What name did you start with?
Right name? It was just Nando.
Always.
Yeah. But then when I tried to search myself, a bunch of Hispanic people came up.
Cause that's like a Spanish name.
Yeah.
At least you
Fernando.
No, like
Fernando.
seriously, no. I gotta say that. I have to say
what it was.
because there are a lot of artists that I like to listen to that I you know I be going to a lot of these shows and there are a lot that I run into that I really like and I'm like okay I'm gonna look for them
And it be a million of them.
and nobody thinks to search and make sure that their name isn't somebody else's name so everybody gotta Lord Jesus.
It is billions of people in this world.
I'm
y'all.
so
It don't matter, but you
We
can
gonna
still.
have
No, you're
a lot
not.
of people with the same
No,
name.
no. If you're smart like he did,
No.
he Googled the name and he added
That's
something
how I
to make
got
sure
Bricks.
It
that
was
when you
different.
look
I ain't
that
saying
up,
that you
It came
gonna
straight
find
up.
that's exactly how I
That's
said it.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I did
That's
Bricks
brilliant.
Montana.
That's
But you gonna find somebody with the exact same name like
My
you.
name.
yeah, but it's
Somewhere
not.
in
But
the
it's
world.
not the same
No.
fucking field.
My-
It's very
That's why I'm saying
possible.
it ain't
I
gotta be no
swear to
different.
God.
But they ain't gonna be the first one to
It's
pop
only
up.
one
Well,
Bricks Montana.
Not Bricks Montana. Somebody have tried to use my
What's
name
up?
and I stopped.
There's a whole lot of
saying,
Bricks
you know,
Montana.
cease
It's a
and
whole
desist.
lot of
I knew
Montana.
It's a
Bricks
lot of
Montana,
it's a
all
lot
right.
of Montanas, but there are no Bricks Montanas that I have not reached out to
Oh.
and stop and assist.
Speaking of Montana,
anyway.
shout out to Amore Montana
I'm
for
talking
winning
about
King
my
of the Stage
government
last night. That nigga
name.
killed it. It was so amazing. So Amore Montana.
Hey, y'all.
I got footage on stage. Oh my God, it was
Sale,
amazing.
if you Google my governmental,
Yeah.
the one my mother set up and made up while she was high on that good weed, only
Yeah.
person comes up is me.
But that's
Because,
when you
and let me
got
tell you why.
names like
When
they done made
social
up.
media started, right, I've been a computer nerd and into computers. When social media first started, I have never done anything on internet or anything that goes under my real name.
Yeah.
I've always been Bricks Montana.
True.
Because I've always been on radio, the other radio, and then
I had like 5 different
I've
names.
been, you know,
So this the one that's
spoken
sticky.
word, all of that. So when it all started, I was already Bricks Montana.
I just decided to be
so
bad.
I have to prove
'Cause I'm
my
Beat
real
Cat.
name
That's
in
a
order to get my
K.A. with
checks.
2 T's.
I literally
It's a bunch
had
of
to
Big Cats,
prove
too.
my real
And Miss
name
I
Raw.
had a friend named
Yeah.
Big Cat.
for them
I'm
to send me
Aquarius.
checks
All my
under
names
my
been
real
unique.
That's
I
crazy.
ain't never had a name.
So
like
there is
somebody else.
nothing. If you Google my mama's God-given
my
name,
names are true.
I'm the only
Got
bitch
you.
come up.
Hey, y'all check this out too. We got to get ready for this next show. So before we get out, anybody with any last words and how can we find everybody? Let's start with the cameraman. How we find you everywhere?
We ain't have no music.
We about to get to the music.
Everywhere.
Try to cue it up.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all them is Chop It Up the podcast. The only one is Hulk Life is at Twitch.
I don't have Twitch.
Either everywhere, man. I'm everywhere. I'm also on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We everywhere. Yeah, man. Tap into movement, man. Tap
Your
into the
background
movement.
look hip-hop. I like that.
New Orleans in the building. What ward you
Yeah.
from, big dog?
Yeah.
What ward you from?
Oh, I'm from Uptown.
Uptown?
I'm out the yeah,
Uptown
I'm
Night
out
Ward? Mr. Magic Neighborhood?
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
It's wild.
Like
It's
Like
good,
he be
man.
doing a whole lot of in-house work too.
I think I'm from all
I
that.
love New Orleans.
You look like a no limit.
I'm
All right,
telling you.
Bricks, your turn.
What am I gonna do?
Bricks,
Say
Montana.
that?
Yeah,
Ah.
'cause even though we still got
done.
9 minutes, which is a lot.
I was wondering why we're doing that, but
Yeah,
okay.
we got a lot of time. That's still enough for
Cause
two more
Justin
questions.
don't train his motherfucking people that he got to come
That's
on the
enough
show
for
to
two
my
more
they running
questions
something.
at least.
That they running something and come in and do something different. He can't hear what the world do.
That's
what-
what's your next
One
project
one monkey don't stop no
He
show.
just told us.
What's
that.
your, huh?
Go ahead.
I did it because I was outside.
Oh, shit, you missed it.
Okay.
Who was that?
Oh,
I
you
was in
missed
there.
it. Oh,
Yeah, I was in there.
Whoopsie.
My apologies.
You gonna play some more, Kane? I said you gonna
Oh yeah.
is it the song that
That's
you
what I
got?
was asking.
We want to hear something off of Kane.
That's what I was asking. Did we have a
So,
song?
So the song that I heard when you played on that was on Ali, is it the song we're gonna listen to? Why you got that? When Ali reviewed that song.
I don't pink nipples.
All that shit was dope. I can't wait till this album comes out.
We need to talk to Ali sometime. I watched something else. Is he going crazy?
No, you talking about Ali.
Yeah.
He ain't going crazy.
Not that Ali, girl.
The views and comments of this show are not always the views and comments of other shows.
Everybody who on this show responsible for themselves. Everybody responsible for their own words that come out of their own mouth.
He's the creator.
Everybody over here over 30.
Nah, Ali ain't going crazy. He just don't give a fuck no more.
Everybody at this place over 30.
I know. He said,
"This is Bricks Montana." You can find me on all platforms of social media.
Yeah.
At the Bricks Montana. You can go to Team Sneed Productions on TikTok and on Amazon and buy some of that shit that the kids said y'all gonna want to buy.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, that's me.
That's and this is y'all girl, boy, you finna
Gina 2 times.
This y'all girl, Gina.
Hi.
That's right. 2 motherfucking times, because it take 2 of us. You don't know which one of these motherfuckers you might get.
Run, motherfucker.
Be careful.
It sounds like a Gemini.
All right, Jazz.
How come they always trip over a rock when somebody's chasing them? Like, you didn't see that rock there. You always trip over a rock.
Y'all go follow me everywhere at Jessica, Mrs. Google Review STL. I'm sorry, Google Review. Yeah, STL. You said it right. Wiley. I'm tripping. It's the whole STLs we're going to talk about.
It ain't just
it's just Jess, nigga.
STL.
Also, be looking out for podcasts launching next month.
Next month?
Yes. I'll be slowly giving out information because I will not be the only one on my podcast. I actually have a host. And yeah, we're gonna do some shit. Yeah.
We'll see what's going on.
Yeah. So.
Okay, y'all turn.
And thanks so much for coming on, Nando. I did not even know you was coming.
Yeah, you can find me on all platforms at NandoSTL.
Okay.
Everywhere, same thing. NandoSTL.
Track.
Understood.
Hi, I'm misunderstood.
Yolanda Misunderstood Brown. Man, the episode of Pop the Balloon LGBTQX STL just dropped this morning. Because that's what it is, the pop. I just dropped it this morning. This shit, I'm finna go home and still work. I got a lot of work to do. This executive producer shit ain't no joke. It sound good. It's a lot of work. Stand-up comedian, Misunderstood. Like, I don't know. Follow me, Miss Me After Dark on Wednesday. I'll be here. I don't know. I got a lot of shit going on. Follow my page, Yolanda Brown.
And the tasty treats.
Yeah, and I definitely got the edibles
yummies.
Too. Yeah, I got a lot of shit.
I'm trying to hear this song.
Hell no.
I ain't had my
Bonafide
glass
Hustler
on.
2 in store.
Ain't nobody even
King
doing
Shit 2, June 20th. You already know what I do.
Number 20.
Know what it is?
Is on me?
Yeah.
Nah.
Guest host.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
See,
God.
one more time, it's WhoBeta, Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah, this
Instagram,
one.
at WhoBeta, WHOBTA. Oh, right now we got, is it unreleased music?
Yup, that's all Kane. It's called Hood Baby. This the original. It's not the remix.
Got Jason Tatum in
Get
it.
it.
We'll see y'all next week. MyCityMyMusic. Radio@gmail.com.
I grew up on bump pops. That one song made your heart stop. Who got $1? I need $1. Let's break down. Nigga, pipe down. Brain freeze soon as I bite down. I used to hate when my granny would take a bite out. Just cause you pay for it don't mean that you should eat it up. It's good now. I pull out a stack and buy the whole truck. No kid left behind, all y'all line up. Make your mind up. Don't be holding these people line up. Whole life dreaming about leaving the hood. Now that I'm gone, I be feeling like I'm missing. Those nights were the best thing to happen to us. Now that I'm on, it feel like something is off. Wanna roll back the hands of time and be a hood baby one. Keep it a whole stack. Some things money can't buy, and this is what I'm. Westside, no code. We outside without no coat. Had more kicks than a dojo. We only ride the faucets with no shoes. And if you know, then you know we got our socks folded. I'm just playing with my toys. I broke them all on accident. We ain't had no trampoline. We flipping on these mattresses. Before we played the game, somebody had to blow. And controllers never died, cause all of them had a core. I'm talking street lights and snow cones. Now laters, many phones. Mama said we had it. Shouldn't be trying not to give me none. Give it her, give me some. Don't make me take it from you. Call you my place, sister. I'm not related to you. Fresh cut. Teacher said that's enough. Let them know on the first day of school I be fresh as fuck. Even if you know her, just be cooler and I'll back you up. It don't matter if I don't know you, I'll still dab you up. I went my whole life dreaming about leaving her. Now that I'm gone, I'm feeling like something's wrong. Baby, those nights are the best thing that happened. Now that I'm on, I'm feeling like something's wrong. I wanna roll back the hands of time. Just be a hood, baby, one more time. With a whole stack, some things money can't buy. Whole life dreaming about leaving her. Now that I'm gone, I'm feeling like something's wrong. Baby, those nights are the best thing that happened. Now that I'm on, I'm feeling like something's wrong. I wanna roll back the hands of time. Just be a hood, baby, one more time. With a whole stack, some things money can't buy, and this is one of them.